Welcome, welcome, all of you. We'll be a little smaller number this evening, but I think we'll make up for that for what's on the horizon. But where do we begin? Or I should say, where did we last find ourselves? Our group of travelers found themselves looking down an abyss-like hole, only to be shuddered in shock from quakes, and during the mayhem, both Ryu and Xara to be snatched and stretched high up in the air by a figure that soon unveiled it to be a golem, a stone golem, and one that could speak and utter words and sentences very coherently. And upon some close analysis on its query of its quarry, he was able to deduce that the group wasn't treacherous or unseemly or up to trouble, and it came to introduce itself, or themselves, as Sir Grau, one of the previous researchers, or at least assistants of this research outpost. And they found themselves in the midst of also trying to deduce this ongoing mystery of the Chosila, or this artifact of strange, unknown nature. Upon some decisions being made and some statements addressed, the group scrounged looking for any sort of remaining notes that was not taken by the initial group over 100 years ago. And then the big decision was to waylace to this outpost. So the memories and whatever else that could be lingering, hopefully, in the ruin below, now finding themselves traveling through, well, eventually coming to know as the Upper Dark, one of the higher layers of the overall Underdark network. Not too far below the surface, but or the canopy, some might say. Traveling and traversing a potential escape route, or at least some way to get out of where they are, safely at least. Find themselves around pools of caustic brine and acid, and strange fungal-like creatures, things that are voracious and alien and unknown. And coming across another network of tunnels where they were met by, well, surprised by an equal-sized merc dweller and a clutch of other spawn attached to it, her. And not only to be shadowed by another, almost as large, but not a newtling, but an adolescent merc dweller, but seemed to grow fond of a few of the others and seemed to take disinterest in a particular bugbear. But then happenstance, the creature becoming disinterested and letting the group pass, they made their way to another opening, a vacuous space of where the cavern opened up to a plethora of wildlife and bioluminescence and strange giant mushrooms and lily pads and things that just brought about the whole outright brilliance of what the Underdark can pose adventurers that traverse through it. Only to be surprised by the yelping of said creature that they earlier met, and to Arthur's deduction, a silent killer following behind. A poisonous gas that would be toxic to anyone in the group. And so they made haste to get to the other side of this cavern. In a rush, they made a mad dash, with creatures falling from the ceiling trying to impale or do any form of damage to make claim to their quarry. Dethroned by piercers and other ravenous things that had been lingering here, waiting for an ambush. The group, haphazardly and through sheer perseverance, were able to surmount the various hurdles of crossing the water, the heights, the jumps, and getting to an entrance or an access way that would hopefully give them reason to, well, get out of here, get out of this godless place. We find ourselves at the tail end of this escape, and we begin.
Okay.
All right. I guess it's all of us, right?
Yes, it seems to be all of us here.
Good. Okay. What do we do?
So you said at the end of the last session that we came across some...
A huge krusk. It's not an arthropod, but a giant crustacean that had basically met eyes with your group, but grew disinterested and just kind of went back into its shell.
Isn't its shell like a hollowed out geode?
Well, you can't see that, but what you do see is an even larger geode next to it. It's kind of has a makeshift opening, and it is time to unveil what you're looking at. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button. Reveal your secrets. There we go.
All right. Yep. This one.
You can zoom in for the sake of not looking at the brightness.
Yeah. I'll zoom in and let me share the actual.
And looking at this, it's an immense amount of space. Actually, those of you who are trained in investigation, go ahead and do so. Sir Grau will also aid.
Let me see if I'm good at this.
Let's see. What is this?
I am not.
I am.
Okay, a 24.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Skizard, upon closer inspection and with the potential threat of the gas possibly seeping through the entranceway you'll collapse behind yourselves, you see that this geode is hollowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Or in some cases, it seems to have been home to something many a time ago. And it's positioned over a very long dive down. You're near a cliff face. And this space that you're looking in for all these just brilliantly colored rocks and stones to what you can deduce. It seems pretty spacey. Even enough for all of you to fit in. Maybe a little snugly, but it is a form of protection. Gabth. And then all of you start to feel a very particular form of rumbling. I think that might be a very short ticket out of here.
Yes, it is hollow. It is safe. Because as it gets.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yes, what do you have to say? Please.
Just get in. Listen, it's going to be a very bumpy ride, so please don't get impaled on one of these little geodes. Please. Just be very careful and secure yourself.
Well, I could help with that. He's going to pull out a scroll and basically cast a watery sphere, and he's going to use it around the perimeter to help cushion so no one's sitting on any of the more jagged pieces of rock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is very handy.
That looks fair enough. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna run, sit in. Okay, everyone, please hold on for dear life. This is not a pleasant experience.
Can I only do
You
that?
say this like you have done it before.
Yes, I have done it before, actually. That's how I got to the surface.
I've only done it once, but only going up.
I almost died, and I would prefer you all not to do the same.
So, so for whoever is within, I would say, Donlee, Modo, Ryo, Jezebel, part of the Merc dude, Dweller, Kiddo, and himself have a layer of water that is kind of like cushioning them from where they're sitting. Do any of you have any particular way you can think of to make your ride easier?
Not me.
Okay, I'm going to okay, I'm going to jam my I'm going to jam my quarterstaff into the into a space left and right of me to work as a bit of a handlebar.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to play my tambura as to provide a dulcet tune as people are mixed and mashed in this vehicle.
Okay.
So what is the problem?
All right. Well, time to change the tune of what's about to occur.
So essentially, we're in a thing that's going to be blasting up very high and very fast, and we need to figure out how to secure ourselves, essentially.
Okay. So, like, what's happening with the Merc Dweller?
It's kind of partially, it's a little cushioned by, Jameson's, spell. It's kind of like a layer of water to... It's kind of like insulation, but also to, like, help dampen any, well, no pun intended, dampen surroundings, so you're kind of not making physical contact as much. And then the Merc Dweller kind of looks at the rest of you, and you kind of, and you see it too, Skizard, and you realize it's about to belch just based on its kind of throat muscles going out, and and let's see, who is it hitting? Xara.
Oh.
Jezebel and Arthur. What is your ACs?
15.
Okay, me roll. Natural 20. And for Xara, a 16. And Jezebel, a 3. So, both Xara and Arthur, you two have a coating of mucus that is adhered to you all and kind of starts to solidify and it really quickly. And when you kind of like scratch your back against one of the stones, and you guys don't really feel anything from the jaggedness of the rock. So you two have a +2 temporary AC.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay, all right. The gust is starting to pick up a little bit more. Growl kind of like makes his declaration. All right. So we don't all get ripped to shreds and ribbons. I'm going to plug the hole with, well, my body. So, luckily, I'll be mostly in here with you all, but at least keep the high-pressured winds and whatever rocks that might travel from making their way in. And you kind of see him awkwardly shift the body of the the golem that he's kind of like utilizing and kind of puts the feet partially outside. And here's the fun part. He's got advantage. A 15. 11. Okay. You see he's trying to push, like for his arms are kind of gripped onto the opening of this humongous geode, and he's trying to push it closer to where it's partially tottering over the edge of this ravine's just cliff. Okay. Do you all trust me?
No, but do your thing anyways.
Okay. Oh. That's a natural 1. Okay. He has advantage, though. Okay, it's a 12. It's better.
Jesus.
You start to hear grinding of rock on rock, and you feel your kind of self shift inside. And it sounds like a train is getting closer and closer. If trains existed in this world.
The train.
That's exactly what Gabth is doing, actually.
This is what you all hear.
Of the train.
Okay. Oh God. Uh-oh.
And it picks up, and it picks up, and it picks up, and you all start to hear it. Even though the golem is blocking part of the way, the sound is deafening. I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw, just so you don't get temporarily, like, deafened.
Deafened? Oh boy, oh jeez.
Here we go. First natural 1 of the day.
Oh my god!
Oh wow!
What did you say?
I didn't think it was gonna be him.
You manifested it! The fuck's wrong with you?
Okay.
Can't believe you did that.
Everyone who rolled below a 10, you were deafened for an entire minute.
Oh, God damn it.
So this is going to make coordinating very difficult.
What is natural 1? I'm sorry.
Matt.
Well,
What is it
this-
you're saying?
Great.
let's see. All right, here comes the fun part.
Oh God.
All right, here comes the last portion of this. A 3? Okay, 19. It's a natural 19. You all feel the wind and like start to feel tiny pebbles scratch against your faces and like anything that's like not covered. It's not comfortable. It feels like grains of sand trying to squeeze their way into your eyes, and you all kind of keep your eyes shut just by instinct.
I can't hear. I can't hear.
For those of you who are in the water,
Matt.
I forgot to make mention of this, or at least, if you wanted to put your ears into the water, you basically nullify the effects of the deafness. So if you were within, I would say,
do we know that?
well,
And if we're deaf, can people tell us that? No.
I would say if you were within the blue the blue radius that I put out, it would nullify the deafness that you would have exhibited on you.
Oh boy, that would have been great to know.
I mean,
What?
the water tree only has so much volume it can take up.
Fair enough.
Neutral.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. With one last push, the golem is no longer touching the ground and has positioned its feet into the other recesses of this opening, trying to act as a bulwark from the wind and rock that is about to become wrecking its way through. So all of you, this is going to be fun. I want all of you to roll me just a d20. Use whatever stat you think would help with the potential ascent of this.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
Fucking die.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. right.
Oh yes.
That's good. All right.
Yes.
Y'all didn't hear it, but I just. I'm glad I was muted.
One after the other.
I'm glad I was muted.
That's also good. That's
wait,
also
never
good.
mind. That's still an 18.
I'm so glad I was.
Okay.
I'm so glad I was muted.
All right, I get a roll for. That's right. I get a roll for
I'm
Yeet.
so sorry, Engage.
Right, and then Growl,
Oh, wait, do we need to
what
roll
are
for Moo as well?
and I'll roll for Moo as well.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. All right. What
Performance.
what shoot, I don't want to. Donlee is going to use one of his cantrips to basically sprout vines out to kind of like similar to I Am Groot, but mostly just to keep people fastened, like kind of like makeshift seatbelts. That is what he's going to do with his action to make this trip easier. So all of you, what do you do to make this a potential safe ascent?
So I got something. I'm gonna use the power of Chill Touch to try and to bank off of what Don Lee's doing and sort of like freeze our hands so that we're just locked in even harder.
Okay. All right. So you won't have the potential of like getting jostled and bounced around.
Yeah.
All right. I'll consider that a success. All right.
I'm going to do the polar opposite. I am going to actually stand up and use my skills in performance to dance around in a circle into the rhythm of the wind pushing us upwards to sort of dodge the stronger pockets. And I will, in moving around this sort of makeshift vehicle, I will push down and secure people who are being jostled upwards.
Okay.
So I'll just be dancing around essentially.
That is I'll consider that a success.
Okay.
Did I post the music, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Okay, Xara, what are you doing to make this a safe ride?
For everyone or just ourselves?
Whatever you can think of that makes sense.
Is technically not a ground. That wouldn't work.
I'll just say you have one big advantage. It's a hidden number that only you know, and I know.
Well, yeah, it's kind of
So.
obvious.
Yes.
I guess I'll just hunker down.
Okay. All right.
What
Do
would
you-
I be able to move with the unnatural armor I have now?
What's that?
The stuff that was upchucked on me, I guess.
What about it?
Am I able to move?
Yeah, you can move. It's just
Okay.
acts as like an extra layer of protection.
Okay.
All right.
I was gonna use one of my spells, but I don't think it would work here.
Okay. Well, if you can find something to how to use it
Well-
within a minute.
Well, the spell's entangled, right?
Oh,
The
entangle.
roots would have to come from the ground, but it's not technically a ground.
Well,
a
it's where
field.
It's where you're looking technically.
I mean,
It is sediment, so I would like, and it's a form of
He just needs an anchor.
druid craft. Yes, I would allow this because it makes sense because it's deriving from soil / sediment / rock.
okay.
Yeah, it's still the
I'll
ground.
just use it on like areas that people would need help with, you know.
Okay, all right. So all of you will get a +2 to your next roll for the
Woohoo.
entangle. All
Woohoo.
right.
You.
Let's see. Ryo, have you thought of anything with that one, or have you just kind of panicking at this moment?
Kind of panicking.
Okay, all right. That is
I do
2
not blame
failures.
At least you're in the middle.
All right.
Kind of
Modo.
panicking.
In the panic of the situation, what are you going to attempt to do? Jeremy?
Oh. I am going to use my perception to basically judge when we're going to be out of this area, or I guess
Okay.
jettisoned outward.
Okay. Since you failed, roll of disadvantage.
Okay, roll with disadvantage. That's a 7 with a perception. That would be a 13.
Okay. So you're kind of trying to position yourself to where you feel you're safe, but at the same time you're trying to see where you're going to go. And in doing so, there's a bit of graded rock that shoots out and embeds itself in one of your tear ducts.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, God.
You have a -2 perception to your perception for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, damn.
That is insane. That sucks so bad. Jesus Christ.
Arthur, what are we doing?
I guess if I'm like next to this side, I'll take my spear and like jam it into the side for like a makeshift grip.
Okay, so basically, Gabth and Arthur have kind of created a
It's not
wedge
bad.
work. What's that?
Neutral.
I'm showing we got.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I just picture you just walking around inside a gyroscope or
Yeah.
a gyrosphere.
He's breakdancing.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the center of gravity, like so
Yeah.
you guys
One
aren't
dude on
tumbling.
like the carnival ride that's like leaning into.
Yeah,
it,
he's like
using the force
leading.
with
He's
it.
like...
Jameson is
plushie
going
donut,
to
Briar.
attempt to maintain concentration. That's okay. He hasn't taken damage, so I'll let that count. Jezebel is going to use calm on everyone.
Concentration.
Let's see. 20-foot radius, 60 feet.
Is that fucking Chang?
Yes, it is. Who's
Holy
been
shit.
using that?
Reminds me of this.
Can suppress frightened. So,
Creature.
Ryo, you are no longer in a panic, and I'll allow you one more roll to see if you can bounce back with the ability to help in this situation.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. I mean,
It's just a raw roll.
yeah. That's just
Unless you can think of
something.
something really clever with that use of an 8.
Not really. I mean, there's not much I can do with an 8. 8's pretty low.
I don't know. You gonna give up, Mr. 8-Ball?
I mean, I just can't think of anything I could do.
Alright, well, I'll let you think on that 8.
I mean, what can you
Alright.
do with an 8?
The DM allows creative freedoms even through failure.
Just think of something.
I just
Anything
can't
will
think.
work.
I'll give you 30 seconds to think on that before we go into the next round of all this. Sir Grau basically starts to what's he gonna act? Okay, yeah. He's going to activate his repulsor on the gauntlets and directs it behind him to
Oh.
give a potential bonus, or at least deflecting any debris that would make its way inside. So everyone inside gets a +2 to their AC if they didn't already have one.
Woohoo! All right.
All right,
So we can stack it.
here comes the fun part. Yes,
think
it
I
stacks
did.
onto your the upchuck.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you.
Hmm?
Here comes the fun part. So, I need to, yeah, no. Okay, so this is one of the special instances.
After Jezebel casted Calm, Gabth returns to a sense of inner calm and a sense of inner peace.
Okay. So everyone's base AC has gone up. I would count that as one successful attack on you all, just from the aspect of being jostled around, rocks behind you, and rocks trying to fling themselves inside with razor sharp wind pressure.
Okay.
Every single person in here takes 2d6 slashing and piercing damage. Just not like 1d6 of piercing, 1d6 of slashing. So
Okay. Oh, fuck.
everyone takes 8
Ow.
damage.
Holy fuck. Oh, Gap's arms fall off.
What?
Really?
No.
Really?
Not actually, but that freaking hurt. That hurt really bad.
Where you at, buddy?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's looking. You're looking. It's a meaty cut. All right. Next round. All right. I don't know how far we got, but we have to be close.
It's a little bit longer. Just stay calm.
Stayed with peace, all of you. All right. Rollies, baby. All of you.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a
no.
D100. Ignore that.
That's fine.
65. Okay. Oh, woohoo!
10,
okay.
10,
Um,
19, or 19,
Oh.
7, 12. Okay.
Wait, what are you rolling?
Just,
2.
I think it's just an anything roll again.
No, just
I
D100.
gotta.
Yeah,
That's
just
right. I
one.
gotta roll for 4 people here. All right. Let me do real roll.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, that's a natural 20 from Sir Grau.
Okay.
That is a 16 from Jameson. Wow, good job, Jameson. That is a 3 from Jezebel. And then for Moo, you want me to roll for you, Moo? Yeah, I think so. That is 15. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3,
Can you do that here?
3. All right, so 10. All right. You guys want to maintain the same thing you're doing, just to like keep the wordiness down? Just attempt to do the same.
I think I was gonna try and do something different actually.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna attempt to like lean slightly out and just huck a chromatic orb with thunder damage to try and intercept any incoming debris.
Okay. Would you like to rage?
No, I can't cast a spell if I rage.
That's right.
I dropped rage. I don't have any more rage charges for the day.
Okay.
Only got
All
2.
right. Okay.
It's only in robots. I think it's Sigma.
All right. I will allow you to attempt.
Okay, you want me to roll an attack roll?
You roll an attack roll.
Okay, here we go. This could go really poorly or really well. 15?
15?
I guess it is.
All right. What is the spin at? All right. So just to make sense of this, I'm going to roll a d20. If I roll below, this is just basically to account for the spin of the geode. If I roll below a 10, it's a miss. If it's above, it's a hit.
Okay.
You hit, do your damage.
Okay. Alright.
Zara, what are you going to do?
10 points of thunder damage.
Okay. You feel like when you had enough of your head to squeeze through an arm, that you knocked out a potential candidate for what would potentially could have knocked a bigger hole into this geode. So good on you. All right, Zara.
Okay, what's going on?
How do you going to do this with the one you rolled? Like, what do you think you're gonna? What can you attempt to do? Doesn't have to be a complete failure.
But what's going to happen?
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
allowing you to to describe what you think you could do, even if you think you're going to fail. Max, roll me two d20s, and neutral, you roll me 1 d20.
2 d20s?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 6.
Okay. 6, 4, 1. 6, 4. Okay, wow. Cool. This lines up.
Don't really know.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you kind of get lost in the hecticness of the situation, and just from the screeching of the wind from the hypergust channel is just you're disoriented. You've kind of lost your sense of balance, and you're starting to ragdoll a bit inside the geode. All right, you guys had a pretty successful one that time. So I only rolled 2 this time. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh boy.
All right. If your AC is above 16, you take 3 damage. If your AC is below 16, you take 6 damage.
What if it is 16?
You take 4 damage, just to make it.
Cool. I'm
Alright.
unconscious.
Oh boy.
What's that? You're conscious?
I am unconscious. I had 3 hit points left after that first one.
Okay.
I didn't
All
even
right.
know if I was raging or not.
All right.
So
Did
yeah,
the
I'm
unnatural
I
armor
just-
only work once?
Rock hits me right in the head. Just go. Ooh.
Oh, well. All right.
Oh god.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, Skizard.
How long has it been
Takkul.
since we left the
It's been-
gas
okay.
cave?
Oh, go ahead, Desi.
Did the unnatural armor only work once?
No, it carries on through this duration.
Okay.
Go ahead, Modo. What are you trying to say?
How long has it been since we left the gas cave?
It's been about 30 seconds. You feel
30 seconds.
it's not been
That-
much time.
That means I still have Starry Form up since I used it with the in
Oh,
that cave. So I still
okay.
have Chalice. I still have Chalice up.
Okay.
I will use Healing Word on Skizard.
Hell yeah.
So
Let's go.
That's
How much you healing for?
4 plus 4, so that is 5 HP. Then the Chalice will activate, and I can heal somebody for 1d8.
Okay, Skizard, you're back up.
I will most likely heal myself because, oh my god,
Okay,
my
you're probably
HP
gonna
is
need it.
very low myself.
Okay.
That'll be 1d8 plus 4, so that is 8 HP back to me.
Okay.
Very nice. Very good play.
Alright.
All right. As you heal Skizard and you heal yourself, you see both Jezebel and Jameson's bodies go limp.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh
I-
dear.
I was waiting for you guys to do your own bits first. So there are 2 occupants who are now starting to ragdoll a bit.
Oh.
I will take out the questionable potion of healing and pour it on Jameson because he's the
Okay.
one that's keeping the watery spear up.
When did you get the questionable potion of healing?
That was on the first, I believe the first night in the inn when you asked us what we were going to make, and I said I was going to make a potion of healing.
Okay. Okay.
You said that
Roll
mark
me.
it as a potion of healing with a
Ro-
question mark.
Roll me a D100.
Oh. Oh no.
It's gonna have polymorph.
Oh god!
No. Oh no.
Just see blood pour out of his mouth.
Oh my
You-
god.
It's gonna turn
You,
into
do you
Inferno.
minister it?
Yeah. Comes in a-
Okay. It trickles in. Do you try to make him swallow?
Wait, I can help with that. I have a lot of experience with that.
Are you close enough?
He's gonna die and you do that to him.
I mean, to be honest, they've been dancing around us. I do not know.
Okay, I will allow this, Gabth.
Oh wait.
You're put on such a good performance, so.
Oh, okay. I'm going to dance over to. Oh God, I'm gonna dance over to Jameson, and.
Or Jezebel. They're both unconscious, so.
Well, I see that he's going for Jameson, so I'll go for Jameson. Okay, here. Hand me the potion.
I will.
And I am going to pour the potion into his mouth while just using my other hand to undulate his Adam's apple up and down. I will massage his throat.
Okay.
Essentially.
Give me.
Medicine check?
Give me a medicine or dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh.
God, I wish there was pillow arts in this game. I would have rolled that.
That's a success. I'll count that as a success. How do you do it? Just you're trying to massage it to just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now and he heals. He heals 1.
What would be
Okay,
real fucked
fair
up
enough.
if he just said
He
"Oh,
regains
never rolled poison
consciousness."
damage.
He heals -1. Congrats, you killed him.
Jezebel! Oh!
You're awake. Tend to your partner. And I'm going to just continue counterbalancing the rock. As
He
needs
goes
be.
to try to stabilize her.
Okay.
And with disadvantage because it's moving.
Jesus Christ.
A medicine check. Okay. Oh. He thinks he's stabilizing her.
Oh God. I look to Modo and
He kind of he puts his mouth over her nose rather than her mouth, and she's got a bunch of saliva on her nasal area.
Could I try
I
stabilizing
will
her?
assist. I will attempt to assist.
We had a lot of fun this round, but we're going to the next one. All of you, roll d20s.
okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Another 8.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
did this?
Now for
Where's
the
my
big guy.
death roll?
All right, for Grau, that's a 14. Jameson, 14. Jezebel, she can't really be there, so it's disadvantage. Fuck it. She rolled a natural 20 for this, but she regains consciousness because I'll count that as a. All
Amazing.
right, so she's up. Now she has to make the actual roll. A 12, okay, and then for. Okay, that's an 8 for. Sorry, Donlee, you got an 8. All right, so we had a double fail and we had a double success. So
What'd you put 9?
it's just a raw roll neutral.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all good. Okay. How you guys going to describe this? For this, it's now 45 seconds into this this ride.
Okay.
I would like to cast False Life on myself.
Go ahead.
Alright, let me roll this out.
It's a D8, right?
No, 2d4 plus 4. Temp HP. So I have
Hey,
8 temp HP.
Okay, you might need it.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why I did it.
Okay. Any creative ways to make the stretch easy?
I
All of
wish
you.
to curl up and protect my face.
Okay. All right. Max, what are you gonna do with that failure? How are you gonna turn failure into success? What are you gonna do, Mr. Artificer?
Ocean Cellar.
Potions. I need your weakest potions, actually.
Alright, Mr. 2, neutral, while he's thinking.
Okay, while I dance around in a circle, I'm going to fall over, flat on my face, but then I'm going to attempt to continue counterbalancing the stone face by falling over repeatedly in the same rhythm. So
Okay.
I'm just going to be constantly falling over now rather than dancing. I'm just going to use that weight to
He's
counterbalance.
He invented the worm!
Okay.
I will begin doing the worm.
And this is
Alright.
how he gives inspiration.
Oh, that's right. I gotta roll.
Slap
I've been-
17.
somebody.
I've been thrown around worse than this in the throes of passion.
You start to see the adolescent Merc Dweller kind of do another upchuck move, and it's going to aim for another part of the room. It's going to try to aim for you three. So
Okay.
it's got to. Okay, it's an 8. It's a miss. It's a natural 15. And natural 17. Okay. Arthur. And Gabth. You get a +2 to your AC.
Again?
Yes. It basically now you have just enough of like covering where your head's covered, but you have it's kind of like from Aliens where you're almost starting to get cocoonified, but you can still breathe. And this does slow down your running around a little bit, Gabth.
Well, I mean, I'm just falling over essentially.
Okay. All right. You're tumbling. All right. He comes tumbling down.
Yeah.
May I ask
Arthur.
one thing?
Go ahead.
While curled up in a ball, can I have my shield pointed upwards on my back?
Sure. I'll allow
Just
it.
to try to protect myself even more.
Okay. All
And
right.
a turtle.
I
will
am a halfling. I'm very tiny.
I will allow more so the fact that you can fit in between some of the jagged rocks and use the shield as more so as a bolster point to keep you from getting out of the little wedged area you're in. Arthur, what are you going to do?
I'll just hold on tight.
Okay, all right. Your fingers slip. And you're kind of... You feel something really sharp pressed against the middle of your back. It's very uncomfortable. But the rigidness or the sturdiness of the kind of... the stuff that's solidified around you is making it a little more bearable. You don't take any immediate damage. Okay. Last one, boys.
Oh boy.
Wait till I tell you
All right.
that you're only taking one.
Oh boy. Okay.
If your AC is 15 or higher, you take no damage. If it's below 15, you take 2 damage. If it's
Oh.
at 15, you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Both Jameson and Jezebel go unconscious again.
Mages.
These two.
But, as is the train, the sound of the gust starts to subside, and all of you start to feel lighter and lighter. And then you realize you're weightless. You're starting to fall.
Did we figure out the landing on this thing?
No, we didn't.
Don't worry, I'll take the brunt. And Sir Grau, you see him just in a very quick motion, kicks the legs out and attempts to just similar to Atlas holding the world in his manner, uses his lower body to embrace whatever impact there may or may not be.
As I'm floating towards upwards, would I be able to cast guidance on Sir Grau?
Go ahead.
I guess I do then.
All right.
Hopefully.
10. Natural 19. Okay. And I guess he rolls that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 plus 9 plus... Man, that's a 28. Neat. Golems are strong. Anyway,
Yeah.
the music ends.
Okay.
Everyone makes impact. Luckily, all of you are still kind of in the area where Jameson had casted the watery sphere. The water doesn't have any shape to kind of like act as like your own little special bubble shields or whatnot. But it does dampen everyone because everyone happens to fall on that side. No one takes any immediate damage from the fall. And- And Sir Grau is nowhere to be seen.
Is everyone alive?
I think so.
All right, let's get the two mages and make sure they're alive.
You'll start to feel the rock shift.
Oh dear, Grau, please put us down softly.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
As you hear a grinding, and a bigger hole is opened up.
I think we. What's the surroundings immediate to us, by the way, Takkul?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I think she can.
Oh yeah, I remember. I don't have dark vision.
I do.
I don't. Even
You're
though I'm a
starting to
wizard.
see light peer through.
Oh.
Come on, cool. Alright, where'd you go? I need you! Daylight.
Oh.
And
My.
the automaton is nowhere to be found. And part of the crust of the geode has been cracked open, like an egg, or kind of grinded against itself. And you find yourselves in a forest.
Oh, goodness. All right. Head count. Xara, are you okay?
Be better.
Yeah, I think that is for all of us. Yiguin.
Head.
All right. Donlee.
Dude? Hurt? Dude?
Yeah, fair enough. Modo.
A little damaged, but fine.
Fair enough. I'm beginning to stand up with my quarterstaff. Arthur.
That was a little bumpy.
Yes.
There's Jameson and Jezebel bodies are
Yep.
limp, perched over on top of
I'll-
him.
I'll get to
Kind of like a dog pile.
Ryo. Ryo.
Engage?
Rio's been at 0 HP this entire time. He
Oh,
never
gosh.
did anything.
Oh god.
Dang.
Guys,
just-
I don't know how to tell you this. We've been weekend and Bernie seeing this entire past 2 sessions. He's been dead this entire time.
No, the accident. It wasn't my fault.
You
okay,
have to remember.
but
You have to remember, the gas chamber wasn't your fault.
oh my god. I'm just going to poke Ryo and see that he's breathing and go, okay, that's good enough. Skizard.
My head hurts, but I think I'll be okay.
Fair enough.
There's visible blood pouring out of his ears.
Yes.
He's. Those of you have a minute's passed.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
wish
those
stabilized
you all can
James-
hear now. Yes, you can. Go
Oh,
ahead
shit, I
and
didn't
give
do
me.
my line right then. Hang on. I think I'll be okay. Oh. That's better. No, just my head hurts.
Oh, sorry, Skizard. That scared me. My ears just popped.
Mine did too.
Oh yeah. Donlee. Dude.
Yes, I agree, Donlee.
Interconic.
All right, I'm gonna just begin helping everyone to get out of the geode. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna offer a
You
hand.
guys should be able to move your characters.
All right, okay, everyone.
Has
let's-
anybody stabilized the mages, or are they still just...
I'm trying to at this moment.
Okay. Just roll me
Can I aid him?
2d100s. Yes, you can.
Oh.
Roll 2d100s with advantage for medicine.
100s?
20s, my bad.
Oh,
Slipped the two.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah, they're hyper dead, dude. Just go ahead and try.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Bro.
Wait, who's dead?
You're getting an advantage. Hey, good thing! Good thing!
Two ain't so bad.
So basically, Skizard comes over and kind of like takes some of his medicinals out, and he hands them over to you, and you can explain how you do this, Skizard.
Yeah, I just kind of grab some herbs and like some equivalent to smelling salts that you would probably find in the swamp, and try and see if they will help wake them up.
Okay. Cowabunga, dude. All right, Xara.
Mhm.
This place is familiar to you. This is one of the hunting grounds you've been through, and just give me a survival check.
Okay.
With advantage. Okay. Well, good thing. So that's a 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. You have been here before. It's not the same place where you hunted boar, but you know they forage around here. Typically the younger ones, adolescents and juveniles. And you all look to the sky. Very sky, except it's getting darker.
oh dear.
Those of you
Naturally
who are
dark.
naturally dark.
Oh.
Okay.
Those of you who have intelligence of 14 or higher can tell that it's based on where the light is in the sky. It's closing in on dusk. But Xara, you realize this is northeast of where St. Ferris is, or at least where Jesse's is. Jez's.
What?
The butcher.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
there's two characters named Jesse?
Jess and Jezebel.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the confusing part.
I know.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Like, damn, I already know where she lives. Fuck yeah.
yeah. What do you guys do? Sir Grau is nowhere in sight
He's right there.
that you can see.
Alright,
You start to hear some muffling. See some horns and pincers push out some geode clusters.
oh.
I try to remove some of them.
Well, I'm alive.
Yes.
It seems most everyone else is too, especially our mages in training.
Yes, I appreciate you slowing down the descent for us. I'm going to pick up some of the broken geodes and pocket them, just in case.
This is interesting, even to you. You're used to seeing some of the geodes in the Underdark, but out here in the surface, the luster has vanished.
Interesting. It's
It doesn't seem to gleam in natural light.
interesting.
You can still take it though.
Okay, I'll take the faded geode. I'll write it down.
Right.
Do we play the old music again, by the way?
What?
The Astral Sea or?
No, just the tense one that I put.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay, so good news. We're all alive. Bad news. I lost all of my notes, and I think my golem has fallen back into the Underdark.
Well, it's a shame. That was exceptionally helpful, but that is all right. As long as you're alive, that is what matters. And
Yes, I'm gonna miss Kurt.
Had a name?
Yes, I helped make him.
Well, as we still have all of our appendages, some of us all 6 of them, I think let's abscond from this rock. And
Kind of starts to take off and kind of scuttles in flight and tries to find the best perch that he thinks he can, and kind of like an aircraft carrier airstrip. He just kind of what?
Is this just a spire or a
No.
boulder?
That's a boulder. That's the other half of the geo that got cracked
Oh.
from the landing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically the top heavy portion kind of slid off. You know, like Fruit Ninja, where you always have the
Yeah.
kind of like that.
All right. I'm going to hop down from the geode and offer my hand to my party members to help them.
Are
down.
you sure about that?
I will certainly be all right.
Wait, don't you mean hop up? I was like, didn't we probably leave the crater wing?
Oh, I thought that. Wait. Is it going up or down to get off the geode?
What?
From going from here to here.
It's a bit of a climb up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you got to climb. It landed pretty
We're gonna
deep into the
boulder.
earth,
Okay, gotcha.
And-
okay.
and you can, when you get closer to the rock, you start to hear just a faint whistling from some rocks being kicked up, but there's not enough force to like push them far up in the little crater that's been
Okay.
created.
I put my hand over the little vent where wind is coming up.
And you feel it, and it's naturally starting to subside.
Okay.
But whatever, for the time being, this is an inaccessible route into the, at least this portion of where you were in the Upper Dark.
All right. Well, it seems that was a one-way trip. Here, I'm going to use my my pole arm to push myself up.
Okay.
And I'm going to extend it down to help people climb out essentially.
Okay. The little merc dweller sees what you're doing and kind of puts its tongue out to act as if a stepping stool.
Good boy.
I'm just gonna use my claws to just like dig into the soft earth and climb that way.
Handy,
Dude,
Skizard.
watch out, dude!
Up you go, Xara. Wow, you're a heavy. No offense.
Quite rude.
No, that's sorry.
So I'll just take my spear
Oh,
back.
what'd you do?
Hmm?
What'd you do, Gabth?
I said whoa, quite heavy when I was pulling Xara up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. You get some a bit of a yank, and she's able to kind of jostle herself out.
All right, to safe ground. Okay, Modo, you're next.
Yep.
All right, up you go. Wow, you're quite light.
So Grow just kind of like perches himself on top of your fungal cap. Well, do you have a name for this little one?
Oh, what this creature? I point at the what did we call it again?
I did not like the name we gave it, remember?
Kind of Yiguin kind of sneers at it. And just hops down on his own. Just kind of gets some distance away.
As of yet, it has yet to have a name. Supposedly their kind need to earn one.
Oh.
It takes a drooly lick on Sir Grow. Ugh.
So
Pleasant.
now, if you stay up there any longer, I'll have to charge rent.
Well, I like the vantage point. It's just the
If you like, you can
skyrise
you can-
isn't as high as anymore.
You can ride on my back.
Cappy doesn't like to
I'm
be
used to
sat
bugs.
Sure. Sorry.
I apologize. I'm just speaking for my friend. I owe a lot to him. I pat the mushroom sitting upon my head.
So is Ryo and James and Jezebel okay?
Engage you there, buddy. Engage.
Is Mike not working again, or?
I don't know.
No,
Doesn't say anything in chat.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything, so I think
He-
he may have.
You didn't put us out, did he?
He may have passed out.
This early?
I don't. Could have been
In this
a day.
economy?
And this
I'll extend my hand out to Jezebel.
Okay. She
Is
is.
she still conscious? Or?
think we stabilized them.
They're kind of like, you know, the bodies are shifting. Ryo starts to puts an arm under Jameson and lifts him up and kind of props him down to where you and Xara and everyone else can kind of like get him.
Yeah.
I would certainly like you to not take offense to this, you two, but I would like to ask, why would this institute of yours send two completely untrained wizards on an expedition like this?
I don't know.
Okay, I
think my bones are intact.
Here, listen. Just
I
take...
do agree. This seems to be a very advanced research investigation.
It's just almost like they wanted you to fail.
Yes.
Oh, and Growl kind of steps up. No. Just because they're fledglings doesn't mean you have to... Well, why did they send you nincompoops, no offense, to do a larger group's task?
Were you
Or at least
even
more.
warned? Were you even warned about the risk of being abducted by a merc dweller?
I had no clue they even existed!
So you were brought
In
there.
the slightest. Did you?
No, we knew as much as you briefed us on. So, to get the details straight, you were sent out to do a survey on a crater, not being told that there was an entire ruin owned by your institute's prior, founders? Deep underneath?
Jezebel kind of like juts in front of him. I can assure you, we didn't know about that either. It's simply just trying to conduct surveys and, well, we found out where the seismic activity was coming from.
I'm
Yes.
not accusing you of anything, though I will say that this institute of yours is a little bit worthy of doubt.
Yeah, some questions to answer at least.
I mean, fair enough.
I offer my hand to pull her out, and I look, when she comes out, I look to the two of them. Okay, you're not in good shape. I highly recommend that you just stay behind us, keep an eye out, and try not to venture too far off.
Sure. Absolutely. I think we can be prepared enough for what's out here better than, she kind of points down to the earth.
Fair enough. I'm kind of looking deep into the forest. Xara, you, did you have any inkling of where we are relative to the village?
We're northeast of
Hey, Boo.
Jesse's.
Alright, that's good to know. Alright.
Boo.
Hey, Boo. Alright, then southwest we go. It's getting a little late, so how long do you think it would take to get there, Xara?
Take about... From where you are, at the pace you always went...
Probably, right?
What's that?
Depending on whether or not the feet will proc for this expedition.
Well, this is familiar ground.
Yeah.
From you, when you trekked up here, it takes about an hour
Right.
to get to this point. To go down, and this is a little of an incline from where you are. It's on a hill bank. It's going downward probably
We're gonna have to find another
45,
boar.
50 minutes at your speed.
No, we're gonna have to find another boar. I'll find this one, a dead one.
You hear you in your senses, and you, Modo, you hear a boar in the distance.
Kind of slide down the mountain.
Excuse me, Xara, a boar? Why would you need a boar for travel? Do you ride one? Like
It's a
right on its back?
right Bernie.
Oh.
Hog Rider.
Used to be a bull in that direction.
No, I used to be called Hog Rider for a while. That was a different thing, though. Okay.
You ride hogs?
I see
You drink bowl? You ride hog?
Yiguin speaks up. I think should go now before it's too dark.
Yes,
Of
that's a
course.
good idea.
Yes, it is a good idea.
He starts to mush on into the direction of
Jesse's.
southwest.
Skizard, you said that at the same time as me. You owe me an ale.
I owe you nothing.
Oh.
That ain't
the
true,
merc-
dude.
The Merc Dweller kind of like nestles up to Jameson and Jezebel and kind of. What did it say? I don't know. It kind of like it lowers its front part half down. Gestures them to hop on.
I understand this.
Okay. Do you have speak of animals, or are you just observing
I
its? Do you gonna cast it?
Mayhaps.
Wait. How did I understand its mother then back then?
Because
It
it
was-
spoke
Okay.
in it spoke in undercommon.
Spoke in Korean.
Okay, gotcha.
Shut the undercommon is canonically Korean. Who would have thought?
God, I hate the word kansamida.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went this way, didn't I?
All right. Well, what's that?
I went this way, didn't I?
It doesn't matter. Just go anywhere in the map
All right.
and just walk off.
Just
But can I actually cast Speak to Animal?
Yeah. Do you have spell slots available?
I have one more.
Okay. Are you gonna do the? Hold on. Actually, yum, yum, yum.
I always knew kimchi was a.
I was actually gonna say like do you know Merc Dwellers as,
God.
as,
Oh, dude, purple worm poison or
as
some
Underdark
shit.
creatures they subsist mainly on kimchi and soju.
You see, when a purple worm dies, we harvest its blood to create the spice.
This Did you know N-cakes survive off of Korean fried chicken? I don't know what a Korean is, but they fry chicken apparently.
Still don't know how the
KFC.
I still don't know how they're eating cabbage in the Underdark.
We also really like this thing called takoyaki, but it's really hard to make because we kind of have to deal with mind flayers.
There's some freaks across the swamp that like Jollibees, dude. I don't know either.
Oh, I don't know. They've never had
they're
that
just
hoka
making up
before,
shit
though.
at
Remember
I
eating a
love,
hoka,
I love
Donlee?
this downtime.
There it is.
Those damn kobolds are the Filipinos.
Sorry, I had to
Is
check something for.
the
Mhm.
makeshift camp still here?
I heard they have a very nice restaurant that lets you barbecue them yourself.
If you ever go to the swamp, we can teach you how to hunt a hoka. It is
But
very
go on to
good.
cool. What's up?
I'm just
he's-
looking at something for
okay.
Moo. That's all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I went too far. You guys can keep conversing.
Lola
Very
gaga.
similar to crab.
Is the makeshift camp still here?
What's that?
The makeshift camp.
Makeshift camp?
The one I made.
This is nowhere near where that one was.
I thought you
This is-
reused the map.
No,
This
this is
is
a totally
exactly
different
like it.
area. It's not the same. It's a different area.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like the
I know. You know, a lot of the forest looks the same wherever you go in real life.
It's
That
almost like
that's
that
true.
fucking town we were in.
Let's see.
The orphanages looked
Now.
like the bank
As
as well as Black Shift.
Unfortunately, no, Moo.
Hmm,
It would not work. You would know this.
okay.
Okay, but can I have a suggestion? Can I try to understand it? Like,
Sure.
Without speak with animals?
Hell yeah.
You can cast Speak with Animals and use it as maybe leverage, and I'll give you some maybe a bonus if trying to understand communication. Give me an insight check
Alright.
mixed with animal handling.
So inside.
So
mixed
so
with
two
animals.
rolls,
Okay, I got it.
and I'll combine
so,
the rolls.
Alright. So inside.
And Zara, you're going to lead the group, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for the hell of it, just roll a d20 with advantage.
Alright.
Well, for Zara.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It's you already
Okay.
get.
So that's my
Survival again.
insight.
Gabth is bent over pondering these mushrooms.
And then the other one is animal handling.
Correct.
Woohoo!
Let me do that.
23.
Yeah, you know exactly where to go. Wow, nice roll. Okay, so 11 and a 23. So yeah, that's kind of where I was aiming for.
These mushrooms.
I should not pick that.
Yeah.
Long. Would be
As
there
it kind of
on
gestures to Jameson and Jezebel
Hmm.
and Ryo, since he's kind of looking back at the rock and just kind of like dead faced,
He's looking in
kind of like
survived.
a 100-yard stares. He kind of like looks over his cuts and bangs and bruises, and
Those two went through a lot.
So he
Just
would
cut
go
to
there.
his POV, his ears are just ringing.
Jameson and Jezebel went through one of those videos that you see of people going on those up and down rides where they pass out like 3 times.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
No, you should be able to move your character, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Move where? The next.
Everyone,
So I guess we're.
wait over
Go
here
ahead.
real quick.
What is it?
Yo.
Look at
What is
these
this?
mushrooms. I've heard a lot about.
Is that your
Wait, no, wait. I've
Oh
heard
no,
a
your
lot of.
family's being eaten.
I've heard a lot about these mushrooms. You see, it either could be okay. So I hear that they could be a recipe for one of the most delicate, delicious soups on the planet,
Ooh.
or
Uh-huh.
they cause one-day blindness.
Ah yes,
I
the
mean-
perpetual stew.
I
of
mean-
blindness.
It depends
I
on
know
the
of the
mushroom.
stew.
I have an idea.
What is it?
What if we cut this in half and then we
No.
try it?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you guys can keep doing. I'm just going through a transition point.
Can I inspect the mushroom that they're looking at?
Go ahead, give me a.
I will do that too.
I will also
Come over
do it.
here. Yeah, give me a fucking mother.
So why?
We
I know
can, we
it's
can
gonna be
make our
advantage
choices.
at this
What
point.
is-
Okay,
Let's
you know
do
what?
this.
3 of you said it. You
Someone
guys
could just
fight
give me
over
an
it.
advantage if you want. I'm pretty good at nature.
I don't know anything about this mushroom.
Okay, so
And you're the one that
Oh,
pointed it out.
no.
You fucking dumbass.
I think it looks delicious.
okay, I got a 14.
I don't believe you.
I
That
think.
looks poisonous, Gabth.
Alright.
You should
Now
eat
what
it.
do I know?
That looks like good juju sauce, Skizard
Oh
and
shit!
Donlee.
Hmm.
You hate mushrooms, Xara.
You know what?
What?
You know what,
I'm gonna
Skizard?
pick it and split it with
Gabth.
them. Be like, this makes the good sauce.
I'm a bunga, my dude.
Wait, can you please give me some?
No, we both ate it.
Okay, fine. I'll go
Can I
over
take
to
a
the
look?
identical
Sure.
pile. I'll go over to the identical pile.
The idea.
Oh no!
No, there was an
no,
identical
don't put that
pile.
one, this person, this.
What? Oh.
Okay.
Character death.
You have disadvantage since you just.
Face.
Are you trying to identify this one too, Neutral?
Yes, I will actually.
You have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hey,
Okay.
did better.
Is 18
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh
the
my
second
God.
one.
Oh my god.
Double 18.
Wow.
Double 18. What is it?
What did you?
It's
That's
two
so that
18s.
What's your total? What's your total?
For nature, that would be 20, unnatural 20.
Dang.
Yeah, it looks like it could be graded down from the stem to used in helping making a stock,
Okay.
but you definitely want to avoid the cap.
Okay. I will just take the cap, I will tear it off, and I will take the stem and put it in my bag.
Wait, no, let me see that cap real quick.
Just put in your inventory. Wild Fabarian shroom.
I'm gonna take the mushroom cap he tore off and place it on the very center of his mushroom cap, so he has a mushroom cap on top of his mushroom cap.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's on that.
I'm going to begin posing with my hips.
You take
kinda-
negative D100 damage.
Nice.
How
I'm
do we
going to
lose?
begin.
Is that engaged?
Does engage.
yes.
With
I hope he's
that-
alright.
Yeah, I hope so too. With that on my head, I'm going to begin.
I brought him back
Okay.
just in case.
I'm going to begin posing with my hips jutting out. Wow, this looks quite fashionable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now moving on.
That's some good juju sauce.
Xara, it's kind of like within your estimates of based on how the group's traveling versus the pace you usually set to going.
It's night out. We didn't make it. We
This
took too
isn't,
long to get mushrooms.
This isn't
Yeah.
left.
We were looking at mushrooms for too long. It's now night.
Lord. You feel it might be close to where it just starts to completely set. So you start to see starlight, and then it's right around now you start to see civilization,
Mhm.
unnatural lights from lanterns and torches and just things that make up what you'd find on the side of a civilized road. And you're on one of the north. You're on one of the northeastern roads, and it carries you down, and you're starting to see the outer perimeter of St. Ferrisburg, and then a little further in the distance on the eastern perimeter of the town, you see a lot of the refuse of the landslide and muck that had just crashed its way into town. But the area you're going seems to be clear of any debris.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
They're back home.
Cool. Progression. I love progression. Hope you're feeling better, Yeet.
Where is he?
He's suffering
Yeah,
from
migraine.
a headache.
Ah,
And you find yourselves on the outer area where there's some, farmland and other such and fence lines, and you're starting to see a little further on the guards doing their patrols. They don't seem to be on the lookout for anything particular, mostly just routine.
Is that the
Excuse me.
Is that- 3-meter tall rodent? Oh no. They grew in size.
Might
I
I
failed
make
that
a
mission.
suggestion for us?
What would that be, Skizard?
Perhaps find a place to rest for the
Yes.
night and then report to this institute in the morning.
Yes,
You're feeling a little ungy, bro.
Well, about that, the institute's in the capital,
And how far
and that's a
away is that?
week. And that's a week
Oh.
northeast of here.
Yes.
We're not reporting back to them. We're reporting to, well, our teacher.
And where are they?
Would it also not be in our best interest to make that journey later, though, too?
Well, it
Considering
depends.
what we have discovered?
To be fair, it is kind of our charge to have the findings. You were hired to, well, protect, and you certainly did
Yes.
protect us.
But this does seem to involve the very reason or phenomenon that has been occurring worldwide.
Yeah.
So it kind of does include us in a way.
That will be for. Well, we can't make that decision for you. Yeah, for sure, for certain. We mean no disrespect. It's just we can't guarantee how much more you will be able to assist or not. Looking for my notes or something. I'm sorry.
All right. So here's what we should do. Let's find an inn to take a break for the night. We'll report back to, I believe it was the leader, or okay, thank you. I believe it was the leader of St. Ferrisburg that sent us on this mission. We'll report back. We'll give back Jezebel and Jameson so that they can be on their way, and then we'll go our direction that we want to go.
What do you mean, give us away? We're our own people.
Well, you can do what you want. We were hired to protect you on your expedition, so you can go.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go get a reward. At least for you. We're safe. There's people here.
Oh, what are we
Enough
going to
food.
do about the gestures back to the Merc Dweller as
It
we're
is
walking towards town?
nowhere
Squiggly?
in sight. It has vanished back into the woods.
Oh,
And right around this point, you guys have made a little closer, so...
I'll look on ahead into the village. All right.
What was that noise? Did you hear that?
Hmm.
Oh! Wait. Where are you from? Wait a second, I know that emblem.
Who?
Oh, yes?
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you from the Institute? Yes. Well, we are. We have orders to bring you as soon as you were, well, back on wherever you went. Immediately? Yeah, well, I'm not here to question my orders, just as soon as we saw you, we were to fetch and bring you. Sir Grau kind of like perches himself on the shoulder of Jezebel. I think I can help facilitate what's going to happen. What the hell's... do not be alarmed. I'm part of the group. A talking beetle. What else is new? Well, the name's Sir Growl. Whatever your name is. And the beetle kind of like flicks its like antenna for a second, and the guy stops moving.
Oh.
Hey, what did you do? Hey, what's going on? Hi, this beetle's got. To make things simple, just take us there. Sure, just release him, all right? Please don't make any rash decisions for our sake. Sure. He releases a spell. Kind of stumbles back. Right. Well, follow us. And don't worry.
Okay.
Good luck.
You guys gotta move a little closer.
I thought they were just talking to
It's-
specifically Jezebel and Jameson.
They are, but
Okay.
the group as well. You guys can. I mean, it's the entrance to the town as
Okay,
well.
Fair enough. I say, well, good luck, Jezebel, and good luck, Jameson. I guess.
Assuredly.
Are you to just go on ahead? I guess what.
Well, you're still part of the mission, so just follow us, I suppose.
All right.
A sideways cat.
He's sleeping.
Welcome.
Just a town person who just comes.
I'm gonna let the dynamite on him.
What did you just say?
It's just a town.
Hello.
Don't worry.
Great, we're back. And then you start to come across one of the
Wait.
openings.
I'm going to hop over this fence. Hello. How much is this meat?
Yes. What?
Could I ask what cut it is?
Can I? If I give it to you for 2 silver, so you can quit nagging me, will you take it?
You'll give me the meat and give me 2 silver as well?
No, you give me 2 silver so you can shut up, please.
What are you even
It's
doing?
getting late.
What are you even doing out here with cutting meat out in the open if you're not selling it?
The DM wants to say he made a set piece, but you know, he can't say
The
it.
DM also said that the players could make choices that would change the
I-
direction of.
The demon Lord of Rock McMuckus appears and sends you into a. I'm kidding.
Oh, pray tell, what does this demon do?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, good.
Oh, hello. Oh, Jezebel, Jameson, you're alive. Oh, I'll be damned. Well,
That's the fucking
That's
thing
good.
I made.
Putting my foot down about this meat.
Put my foot on this meat.
Just take it. It just. Can you at least give me something in exchange?
Okay, I'll hand him 2 silver. Okay, please give me that cut.
He gives you a silver back. He gives you a large, meaty piece.
Okay. Wait, you said silverback?
He gives you 1 silver back.
I hand it back to him with 1 extra silver. Could I please pay you 1 silver?
starting- He's taking the silver and he's going away.
And
Don't look at me.
No fun
He's the one-
allowed.
the people of the city are quite.
Okay, it's rude. I'm sorry. What do you want?
I would like to pay you 1 additional silver to remove the silver skin from this meat. That's all I'm asking for.
You should see
Sure.
the fucking alright, bloody fucking nervous. I'm like,
I hear they
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he's in the process of doing it. Let me see if he can do it without cutting his finger. I'm not even the butcher. Oh, he can do it. Oh, I'll be damned. I didn't know I could do that.
He's not the
Here you
butcher,
go,
but
sir.
why he's out in the open cutting meat? What?
I'm just sitting here for the owner, okay?
You could have just told me that.
You just offered me money.
Just explain to me. Explain that you're not the butcher.
It's the equivalent of a teenager watching over a stall getting paid.
So-
through.
Jameson, Jezebel, your outfits are absolutely thrashed and ragged. And all of you recognize this is Glangow from the Gala. He's the really uppity half-elf halfling. And he's a little shorter
I thought
than
it
you,
was half
Gabth.
no.
Looks at notes, looks at notes, looks at notes, looks at notes.
Yeah, wasn't that Quintus? Half
Yeah, it's
elf,
Quintus.
half gnome.
Well, he's certainly a half of halves. So that's in another page. I don't want to keep opening pages to look this up. I'm sorry, but I think you guys are right. So what did we find? Well, allow me to introduce myself. So I don't get stuck inside your body. Sorry. I'm Sir Grau. I was at a research outpost below ground in the Upper Dark, and it was in correlation to what you sent them off to do. Oh, do tell. And then the details of such are coinciding to what? Of the quakes and seismic disturbances. I think that is something that should be discussed privately. I see. Perhaps, maybe going to the town hall and we can have proper affairs in this. And, Professor, exchanging of coin for the rest of everyone else, they kind of saved our lives. Oh, did they? How many times?
5.
At least 4 or 5. Definitely 6.
One
Definitely
of them has
6.
brain damage.
Yes, sure. Well, anyway, the rest of you, follow me. We have some matters to discuss.
Alright.
Well,
That would be nice.
let me just transfer everybody to the next scene.
Oh, I thought you were harassing that meat cutter. What is it that?
Alright,
I was just trying to
Skizard, why
buy
are you
meat.
pissing on the wall?
I mean,
let me change
three
up the music.
balls, you like meat? Jeez.
You ride pork? You eat
You
drink
hog
milk?
riding?
You hog ride?
What are you?
I look at
Damn
my
it.
I'm gay.
Oh, I thought you just like food.
My other computer of my notes decided to restart because of a Windows update.
Rip.
No, it's fine. I can. No, it's fine. I'm
No,
good.
that's what you
It'll come
get
back.
for walking around.
Hey. Well, actually, I'm sitting. Funny enough.
No wonder
Anyway.
this campaign's going into the shitter.
What do you mean? What does that mean? He's
I
sitting.
mean, look at meat cutter, dude. He's having PTSD
Oh
now.
my god.
Poor dude.
Oh yeah.
The 8 of you
Huh?
have
There's 8 of us?
entered the
Yes.
confines of St. Ferrisburg and definitely kind of listening on into the very subtle conversation between Sir Grau and Quintus's students. Kind of mutterings here and there, and it's like, no, it's some sort of no, it's not what it is. I told you, it's not something that should be discussed on the street. And get closer and closer, and you come to a very Gabth. You recognize it, and those of you who are there for most of the opening ceremonies of the festival, you do recognize this is one of the main boulevards or avenues of the town. Oh, is that engaged?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And come to a very it's not super eloquent, but it has enough of a commanding presence that it's an important looking building. It's bricked out more so than the other timber and wooden makeshift buildings, and definitely has a bit more of a character comparatively to some of the inns and taverns that you both Gabth and Arthur and Modo and some of you all are very familiar with, especially you Xara and Ryo, if you should you return. Anyway, they kind of shuttle themselves inside, and the guards kind of stop Jameson because Sir Grau is kind of perched on his shoulder. Who's You got a pet. No pets allowed. I am no pet, and you will shut your trap if you want what's good for you. That's awkward. It's a intimidation check. Oh. All right, Buggy. I'm not buying it. And even if you got lips that know how to speak, you're not getting in. Oh, please, I assure you, he does not cause any issues or will not bite. He won't bite, I assure you.
The curse of Raw.
Jameson, what is taking so long? They won't let Sir Growl in. He's got a name, does it? Sir Growl? Is he gonna growl at me?
I'm going to push my way through. Listen, we are here to help protect these people.
And who might you be? Wait, I know you. You were.
Yes.
Oh. You saved one of my compatriots over at the gala.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's good to see that you all are all right. Listen, we just came back from an expedition to the Upper Dark, and we have a new companion. Don't let his insectoid carapace mistaken you. He is a scientist. And I'd like if you could please let us through.
Jameson, and these the ones that assisted you all with your mission? Yes? Okay, fine. Let them through. What is going on? Who is... Oh, nothing, sir. Just making sure everything's straight. Do not keep me waiting. If not, you're going to... I'll talk to the Duke about your salary. Please don't. Just go inside. Just go inside, please. I'm sorry. Okay. And you find yourselves in a not like a map room of some sorts. And Quintus is starting to pull some books down and go through some scribblings and scribes of various dates and such. So you're saying this original expedition, and he can just make sure, who's the last person trailing in the group?
Probably me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get back from the bathroom.
Skizard, was it?
Yes.
Close the door, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, good. All right.
The double door. He only closes half of it.
And this is it's a well-lit room. There's no windows or anything, so there's no chance of potentially peering eyes for what he thinks would be people being snooty or snooping and not seeing what they should. And he starts to unfold some of his own scrolls. And what about your testing equipment? Jezebel? Oh, I kind of got captured by a creature, a big beast, a Merc dweller. Sir Growl kind of like flicks his antenna in the direction of you guys. They subdued it. Aha, so gigantic beast in the Underdark. Jameson nearly got eaten alive. Jezebel got a concussion. Right, this is... You do realize this is not going to bring the most light to your oration for the actual investigation going on here. So, notes. Anything of physical stance of where you were, what you were doing, what you were able to come about with.
Well, I have something.
Oh.
We both do.
Oh.
I pull out the log, the magical log book.
Oh, you had that?
Yes.
Huh. And Growl kind of like hovers over you and just looks at the... You're able to open that?
Yes, I was able to view the memories.
Here, let me see. Okay.
Okay.
Everything that I've kind of been hinting at, and so I'm from an expeditionary from the Institute over, in real life years, 156 years, they say. I've been, well, I missed out. And this took place then. And do you recant what you learned, or you do let him try to see?
I'll let him see if he can figure it out. Otherwise, I'll fill him in.
Okay, alright, well.
Roar, gonna fuckboy.
That's a natural 2.
Oh!
These pages are glued? Yes? No?
No, but
There's
I
a seal.
can
Kind of like there's blisters on his fingers. You mean to
I-
tell me?
I'll just start relaying to him what was in the book.
And you see, when he was trying to force it open, you saw the blue glow of the outer text of the tome and book kind of like flare up. And then when he like tried to force it, the text turns red. And then there's
You should
and
probably
just
stop
and
trying
then
to force
then
it.
it eventually subsides. That's peculiar. Anyway, recant your details,
Yes.
both of you, or anyone else if you have anything of concrete evidence and such.
I'll just tell him verbatim.
All right. I see. Huh. Interesting. So, you mean to? There. Where's my notes? Yeah. God flacken.
Like gang. Only
So,
Donlee does it.
you're saying afterwards they fled,
Yes.
and they were never seen or heard from, even after supposedly. Grau speaks up. They were to go to the capital and to the institute, and they had a contact, a good, close friend of the professor's, Professor Fredericks. I've never heard of the individual you're referring to. Really, a man of their talents. I wonder if something happened on the way. I mean, anything's a possibility. You said there were no remains, and Quintus kind of looks at the group, and back at Jameson and Jezebel. Right? Gonna try to get everyone's. Oh, that's a fucking 2 again. Damn it!
Jameson strikes again.
The protagonist.
Protagonist. Yep. Okay. Well.
So, based on everything that we have discovered, I myself have a working theory that this chula that they discovered is very much connected to the phenomenon that has been occurring in the sky. The black ash, or as other names some would call it, that has been tainting the
Sky ash
lands.
and
Yes.
And what else were you able to find?
It seems that this chula has also been causing the quakes as well. Some sort of fit it would get into. So it could also be possible for the landslide that we experienced.
So, I'm not piecing anything together. I'm going through notes of contacts that I've known and my professors and the other grades of scientists and my colleagues, and there is no record of a Professor Frederick Uther Kampmann at all. And at least I can recall. Well, in the notes, what the archives that we have here of any venerable scribe and researcher, especially an archaeologist. Those are, well...
Well, hold on. There are some other things I have. I pull out the notes I had, because I actually didn't give the notes I collected to Sir Grau.
Okay.
Like,
Well, luckily for you, the notes that Sir Grau had were on the golem.
yeah, that golem's
it's good
gone.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, so I was like...
taking a plunge probably still.
Yeah, so I do have some notes to be covered from the outpost. Would like
Go
to look
on.
at the documents there.
I would like at least concur with everything statements is going to be made, at least. Might help me find some method other than just simply walking into the capital blind looking for Frederick.
I mean, could he even still be alive after all this time?
He was a human man.
Mm.
And he was getting up there in age. Yes, he was full of bluster and well, a powerful mind at that, and a adept spellcaster for, the mediocre things, at least from what we were able to encounter as far as dangers within the Underdark and some of the things in the normal overworld.
Unless he resorted to dark methods, it is unlikely that he is still around. Maybe look for one of his predecessors? Next of kin?
Well, his predecessors would be his students that were with him, Manuel and Catherine. They would have gone with him. Both of them are capable, well, no offense to you two, they were more capable than the lot of
I looked at
you
Quintus.
hooligans.
When he mentions the other names, do those names mean anything to you?
No, not at all. He just kind of like puts his chins further up on the table and kind of like goes through notes haphazardly. Unless. Natural 18. There is. It's a stretch, but this friend that he was speaking of, this friend of Compman, there is something that I remember in my studies. Some of the archaeological studies that were conducted by the second grade, as Takkul goes through 20 million lines of text.
Control F.
Yeah. And anyway, it's worth a shot, but I guess I have to find out what to go next. You all have a different potential journey up ahead of you. At least with the Duke. Well, his end of what he needed for you all. Well, more so than myself now. Chasing down the east to where Lady Yana and the girls were taken to. Kind of looks at well, he wouldn't know to look at Xara. He doesn't know the importance of...
Of course not.
Yeah.
I give him a blank stare for a moment, and then recognition kicks in. Like, I just go, oh. Completely left Skizard's mind that happened because of everything that's happened lately.
You went into a coma.
Right. Who was that directed to?
It's Skizard.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You went into a coma, a food coma.
What are you talking about? I fought there with you.
Did he not go into a food coma? Like,
No.
at the party?
Oh. That's right. He's starting to peer through some of his... He's starting to peer through some of his, like, bobbles and pulls out like a red opulent sphere. And he starts to look into it and he shakes it and he puts it near his head. And his eyes kind of glaze over for a bit. This would be Quintus. And they kind of turn milky white. There is records of Professor Dunderhelm. But oddly, there's none for Frederick and his students. Odd. Why would they... Why? This is turning into more of a mystery than I was gleaming to get myself into, but... Well, you've done your part. Well, the part that we asked, and there's really not much we can ask of at the moment until we kind of narrow down where we go next. So, Sir Grau, I think you already know what you're going to do. That I do. I'm going to find my friend, and I guess, well, I am not as capable in the shape that you see me now. Yes, you had a golem. Well, golem, yes. Carapace, more so. Query. I see. Yes, he was actually using it as like a suit of armor. It's quite spectacular, and it saved our lives. At least 3 times. You're missing one other digit. 4 times. Anyway, Professor Quintus, can we stay here for the rest of the festival before we go back to the capital? I don't see why it would be much of an issue. You did risk your lives and neck, and I guess that goes for all of you as well. There's still some formalities to at least exchange and at least take your mind off things for another day and a half or so before, I guess, the Duke is ready to usher you off. But that's all I can ask of you. And he kind of goes into a very small bag, but his whole elbow goes in, and then some more of his arm, and he pulls out 8 little satchels and places on the table for you. Well, pay isn't due. And he puts coin purses out for the 8 of you.
Oh, he was very prepared. It was all divided.
So it should be 200 gold pieces per person. So I hope that at least makes some of the struggle a little not as horrendous. Thank you for keeping my students safe. I do appreciate that. And, well, whatever else you discovered down there, well, that's for your own adventures, I suppose, and what's to be shared with the rest of the world of your findings, if it's worth anything at all. Nothing else was found, correct? Besides this Chosla, the seismic disturbances, the chaos creature, and of course the very hostility of the very Underdark itself. Lovely place. I hope I never visit. No offense. He kind of looks at the rest of you. I didn't mean any offense.
It is alright.
Man, you guys are like tough crowd tonight.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm just listening to what these NPCs are saying.
Oh, okay. I mean, if he's talking to all of you, and
I just wished for us to get some rest, and I think in the morning, I looked at Don. Me and Don are going to buy more cheese.
oh,
That too.
there's one more thing. Since you're going to be staying a little longer, I do have something you're going to need for, well, at least around here in St. Ferrisburg. No one properly gave you it, so here. and he starts to go through deeper into his his bag, and both Skizard and Arthur, you start to pick up that this is a bag of holding. It's no
Whispers of those.
no person of his stature should be able to fit his whole arm into a bag that's barely 12 inches around. Now, where is it?
How deep does that go?
Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna like lean over to Don and whisper, "That is called a bag of folding. No, wait, holding."
Bro folded? He folds it. Wait, hold on. How do he does that? Tries to fold by hand. That's too thick.
Alright.
Bag of hydraulic press.
Been downloaded, and I can post it. Here you go. Here you go, guys.
Hey.
Wowzers.
You have a map of the town of St. Ferrisburg.
Whoa.
Ew.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, look at that. Okay, let me pull it up.
So let me also bring it over into
Wow.
Roll20.
Oh my goodness. Look
Oh,
at
neat.
They're
that.
detailed.
See, I was working on this, so
Wow. Oh,
to give you guys a better idea of what. No, technically 10,
oh.
because I had to learn how to use it.
Whoa. This is
Wow.
crazy. This is so cool.
6 out of 5.
6 out of 5.
I see the egg.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm just kidding.
I see the Mona Lisa.
Cool.
Wait, is that the hammer and sickle there? Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
Based.
St. Ferrisburg's a communist state.
I knew these copies.
No.
Wait, guys, hold on. Do you see how many triangles there are?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No.
They're not just
Triangles.
communists, they're part of the Illuminati.
No. No.
Yeah, I think you'll have a better picture if you open up in your browser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where does mine keep going to? I have so many tabs open.
Oh my
I need a
god.
third monitor, damn it.
I just opened it in my browser for the yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so that's actually, there's more to the map, but I needed to... There's like another quarter missing
Okay.
on
gotcha.
all the... but this is the general area of St. Ferrisburg. So, where should I begin first? So you see the main north to south road or
Mhm.
avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That main building is where you all are right now.
The one that's
That-
square shaped.
Yeah, that is basically the town hall, or
Okay.
the capital hub for St. Ferrisburg.
Okay.
And so, damn it, I need to get this picture into Roll20 so I can show you guys. Yeah, we're gonna need this so you guys can do stuff tomorrow.
Mm.
Yeah, JPEG. Yep. I hope this will be good use to you. I don't think any of you are locals.
This is
And
quite helpful. Thank you.
That's the map.
Wow, this
Uh,
map is quite well rendered, actually. It's impressive.
I love render being used.
Oh, look,
God.
They for some reason have markers of our faces on there too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hey Gab, let me tell you about render farms.
what?
Shush.
There we go.
Oh my god.
File exceeds the maximum allowed file size for free users 10 megabytes. To upload a... God, it's
Oh.
literally 0.25...
Powerful.
It's 0.25 megabytes above 10.
Oh, look
Send-
at that.
send it to
It's
me and I
even
can compress it
sponsored
for you.
over there.
Yeah.
It's sponsored by
It's fine.
Red Shadow.
fine. It's fine. I can compress it too.
Okay.
Anyway, for the time being, now that we've gotten you all settled, unless you have any other questions, I'm going to figure out what in the bloody hells I'm going to do with all of this. And
Where's the nearest tavern?
well, you have the Thunder Thunder, you have Bobos, and you have the Rampart.
Bobos is
Out of
funny.
purpose.
Let's go to Bobos.
Hmm.
I'm gonna distribute
I
the
agree.
gold.
Yeah.
Loot.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so you have
42 for each
340
person.
gold divided
Yeah.
by
8?
10,
10.
because
Oh, from just the,
both Jameson
zero?
and James are with you when you were going through that.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So it should be 34 gold to every one of you.
All right.
Woo.
34 additional gold,
Woo.
Oh,
and then 6 silver.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait,
No,
so-
in addition to the 200. So
Okay.
234 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces.
Okay. Oh god, I almost typed in Electrum. Oh god.
Okay. So
318.
how many are we distributing to each person?
So you're getting your 200 GP from the satchels that Quintus gave you,
Okay.
and Xara is distributing the gold that was found within the reverse pyramid.
Okay, gotcha. So he gave each of us 200.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you each got a little satchel or purse of 200
And then-
gold pieces.
Okay.
And then 30, and then 34 from like what Zara.
34 from your dungeoning.
Our
expedition.
meshining.
Okay.
So
Yeah, your
there's
dungeon meshining.
Where the hell did I get all this platinum from again?
Oh, from the
Yeah.
gala. You rolled really high, or I rolled really high for you.
Oh.
When you were going through one of the bad guys' loot.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
I got 1 PP.
Shut the Don't you say that. Well, it's true, but don't say that again. God.
Hey guys, PP.
How many silver again did each of us get? 6?
Six.
6.
6. Okay.
6.
Thank you.
was that from the 60 I got, or
What's that?
you said I got 60 silver pieces as well, right?
Well, okay. That was you. That has already. The silver pieces. I did the math and broke that down for you. So
Okay.
that's why everyone would be getting 6 silver pieces. Unless you want to keep it yourself, that's
I don't
it's up to you.
know.
Okay.
No, I guess I'll keep it.
You'll keep it? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No
No one
knows.
gets 6 silver pieces. Except
Wait, is that what you used it for, or
yes, that's what the silver pieces
there's
for.
only 60 though? How are we gonna split it with 10?
If you divide it by 10, everyone gets 6 silver pieces.
Where the other 60 go?
What?
Let's move
What?
on.
Desi, stop. Okay,
okay.
we're moving on, please. Okay, where do you guys want to go? Because Sir Grau is
funny
just gonna
named
keep
one.
talking to the funny.
So,
Ugh,
Quintus?
when he's talking.
You said it was. You said okay. Can you just run me through the names again, real quick, just so I know?
Yes. Sundered Thunder, which is just right in the corner of the street. We have Bobos,
Yes, that's
And
what.
then we-
Bobos.
Yeah,
and then there is the Rampart.
I'd like to go to Bobo's.
Yeah, Bobos.
Yeah,
I high
Bobos.
five Gabth.
Cowabunga
You don't
dude.
have to ask me for
Cowabunga.
permission. It's for you to go.
I was telling my party.
Let's go, Bobos.
Cowabunga.
Let's go to
Cowabunga, D.
Bobo's. I see.
All right. I think I got
Here they
it.
have gumbo there.
God.
Gumbo. That does sound nice.
Gumbo Bobos. Bobos Gumbo.
I'd like to-
This spoil's
I'd like
gonna
to
be
put
platinum.
I'd like to put these recipes to work.
Did it upload?
The shroom boil is gonna be plat.
Anyway, damn, this map does not want to work.
Oh, oof.
Does not want to upload into Roll20.
There's a
Really?
thing where Roll20 has a weird thing where it's like you could either click on it or drag and drop it. If it
It
doesn't like
didn't
one,
even-
do the other.
It doesn't even want to upload.
Hmm.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Weird.
Maybe it's in session.
Hmm.
It's a good question, actually. Let me open up another window while I'm. Oh, there it is. It's just still rendering.
Ah,
Okay.
Big.
makes sense.
Nice.
I think you can drag it onto the map layer, and the thing will ask you if you want to resize the whole map to the picture.
Will it now?
It's given me that option before.
I need to put in the map layer. Duh.
So
Okay.
tempted to drive through the summer with my shell.
As a character, is anyone able to identify scrolls?
I have the spell identify.
Okay.
The spell identify.
The spell identify.
Oh, it's sideways.
You memester.
Oh, wait, no, it's not sideways.
Why did what the fudge?
Yeah, but yeah, if you can give it to me, I can spend some time going through our stuff.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just 3 scrolls.
I'm gonna have to do it as a ritual because how come spell slots left?
Yeah.
What you guys trying to do?
Oh,
There's
they
gonna
were
give-
asking if I could identify some stuff, and I said I have it as a ritual.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. We gotta hire.
But I'll do that once we get our rooms.
Okay. All right. So you guys are heading to Bobo's, huh?
Yeah.
Bubba.
Oh boy.
I
Okay.
don't know where everybody else is, but you got me and Skizard to Bubos.
Hmm.
Yup.
Bubos.
I think I'd definitely like to
Ooh,
attain
close.
some rice and eggs before I go to Bobo's though.
Would
Okay.
they not be there?
Why would they
All
not?
right. So
say-
Oh,
Bobo's,
fair enough.
if you can see the map.
That was
see
right.
the map.
Oh yes, yes. Might have to zoom out, but yes.
Bobo.
Bobo's is over here.
Okay.
Bubos.
Cool. All right.
And Gabth, you are staying here.
Huh?
The Thunder Thunder.
Oh, okay. The Sun
Get-
Thunder.
Oh, I thought you were going with those, Gav.
Well, yeah, no. Takkul means that in my zero act, my zero
Ah.
session, I went there.
Yeah.
But I'll go to
Oh, that's
Bobo's
cool.
this time. I'll go to Bobo's. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get my notes out for this portion. All right. The streets are semi-bustling. They're not bussing, but they bustling.
Oh,
What?
Um,
Wow.
a lot of bunch of people are starting to close up their stalls for the night. There is activity still going around. Guards are doing their patrols and such. And of course, you see your passerby and people are. There's some food stalls still open, but I think you guys are. You've had a very.
It's been a long day.
You guys have been up for maybe 16 to 18 hours of pretty much non-stop trekking and adventuring.
We tried to sleep. Tried to.
My bad.
And just to
It's all
see
your
how we
fault.
all did,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a group.
I'm a freak of nature. Oh,
You guys start to feel you're on the cusp of getting exhausted if you don't get to bed rest soon.
Yeah.
corruption or turning into NPCs.
I'm going to. Yeah. So we're all going to the Bobo's.
Yep.
Going to buy
Well,
rose
I mean,
food.
those who are making the proclamation.
Gotta open a
I don't
stall.
want to.
I'm like Bubos.
Okay. So at Bobo's, so I assume we get there.
Where the fuck is it?
Based on the map and just the layout of what you're able to ask, yes.
All right. So when we get there, I would like to cook a meal for the party.
A hero's feast.
I
Are you
don't-
going to try to borrow the kitchen?
Yes,
Hold on.
actually.
I have a more important question.
What is
What's the atmosphere of Bobos?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it like here?
Southern
What's the vibe?
New Orleans.
I had this written down. Okay.
The
You
one
come
thing
in
that's written.
and there's a lot of things that's written. I have so much that's written. That's the issue.
No meat.
Chef crushes there.
There is a trio of half of wood elves playing,
Oh.
and they're the equivalent of what would be fantasy rock.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of rock?
It's like Sabaton.
Well, there's a drummer, the
my
main dulcimer, and the bass dulcimer,
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
and
That's big.
they're on this like the stage prop or whatever, like the listing. You actually see it. Give me, if you're curious to see what adornments and such they have. Just those who are trained in perception or investigation, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
I have.
Are y'all?
Nice.
Well,
Sure, I'll go.
Dang.
That's a 15 for me.
okay. Well, Skizard pretty much sees everything that he needs to.
I didn't notice.
Investigation.
They're triplets, and
Oh.
they have very similar hues of kind of like the short, but kind of like almost, they're not pompadour, but the equivalent of like if you know how like a hawk's tail looks. It's really
Yeah.
flat and angular. That's what their hair is like in the front, and really kempt on the sides, and they have like a strawberry brown colored coloration. No facial hair or features. Very like very pointy ears. They definitely are beyond an adolescent, and would be equivalent to maybe a human in their mid-20s.
Okay.
These guys are, and
They have 3 kids.
then
The
and you
other-
see,
With the
and you
60.
see, there is in actually, what languages do you read? Skizard. think-
I know Common, Draconic, and Goblin.
Okay, let's see. What did Gabth? You know Elvish, right?
Yes.
You kind of squint, and you do see it, and you see an Elvish written on the front of the side of the drums. Is probably the name of their group or band. It's called Slackjaw,
Slackjaw.
Huh.
Okay.
and
They're a ska band.
and
Stop.
and they kind of like make eye contact with you, Gap, since you're trying to like peer over.
I tip
It's
my
like,
mushroom.
hey, you looking over here at me? What you gotta say, boy?
Wow, that's
Sorry, karaoke night?
quite impressive.
Kind of goes back to singing his lyrics. And just the rest of the crowd that's just enjoying their mead and other meals. But Gap, you said you wanted to borrow the kitchen.
Yes. This
All
place
right,
is quite
well.
lively, but maybe they could lend me a pot or two.
Okay, all right. This is gonna be interesting. All right. You come to basically where the kind of like the bar kind of handle kind of lurches over, and you see the bunch of bar stools, and you don't see the keep. And then you hear a thud. Ah, damn it. Oh, hello. You're a fancy lot.
Oh,
And
hello.
a very a gray-skinned with like kind of like red discoloration half orc. Must be new here. For the festival.
We came for the festival, but we stayed to do some work for the city. I'm
There
Gabth
we
Haumvrabi. Could I borrow the kitchen or some utensils from it at least?
Well, you see, are you staff?
No, but I was wondering if I could borrow.
Do you
some...
want to be staff?
I'll just lean in. We would like some rooms for the night.
All right, finally, good statement, good questions. All right, and you want to use the facilities
Is there
for your own foods.
Is there something wrong with wanting to cook a meal for my party?
Are you gonna cook for them too? He kind of like gestures his hand over to the rest of the people and the facility, the tavern, who are just kind of like not paying attention to this conversation. It's happening more so at the music that's being provided for them.
Why are you being so defensive about this? It's just part of the kitchen.
I mean, you kind of are barging into someone else's establishment,
No,
trying to.
I'm just asking. If you want to say no, you could just tell me no. I would go somewhere else.
Well, see, I do the cooking, but I haven't really seen much of the festival. So, let me think on it. But you gotta work for me tomorrow if you need to cook a meal tonight.
Okay. Sure. Fine. I'll work for you tomorrow. That sounds like a fair, albeit slightly unreasonable deal, but yes.
And you get 10% of what the estate makes for the day.
10% of what the state makes? What, are you saying the tax goes to me?
No. You be the only one doing the chef's work, and I'll be out going emptying my pockets. So, I haven't really done much spending. Someone's got to be making the money. So, you be doing the work. Got to earn your keep. So, at least you get some form of merit by doing your keep. Anyway, my name's, since you introduced yourself, didn't let me give me enough time. My name's Mulligan, Mr. Mulligan.
Hello, Mr. Mulligan. It's nice to meet you.
Make a slight sad smile, realizing he's not named Bobo.
Did you say that aloud?
No, I just, like, you see, like, my smile just kind of droop just ever so slightly. It's like,
Wait, so who's Boo Boo?
Oh, that's my dog. They did it a few years back.
I instantly smile more.
Oh.
They passed about 5 years back.
Smile face.
So I named this place after them because they were a bulldog.
I go over to the wall.
And we looked alike.
I go over to the wall. Wait, did your dog really look like this? And I hold up a framed picture of a dog wearing sunglasses.
No, that's my daughter.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Huh.
Yeah, that's my daughter. Salutations.
Wait, what race is this guy?
He's a half-orc.
Half-orc.
Ah, awesome.
Huh. Okay.
So, Mr. Gabth, was it? Anyway, you want to work in the kitchen, eh? All right.
I don't necessarily want to work in the kitchen. I just wanted to borrow a pot in the fire, but, you know, I just...
Sure. 5%.
Okay.
I was trying to be generous with 10.
Okay. I'll work for you tomorrow. I'm just a little confused about overworld customs. Like, see, a lot of the places I went to in the Underdark allowed me to borrow.
Kind of does a nasal check on you. Yeah, I guess it would be a little different for
you did that too.
Your drow and all that.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that you're not accustomed to this place. That's it. Maybe I was a little too harsh on you. How about this? I'll show you some cooking methods, and you won't have to work tomorrow. But you at least got to tell me what you're going to cook, so maybe I can add to my menu.
Okay.
Might have a theme after you.
I would be happy with that. Okay, and I would always be happy to gain more knowledge on a new recipe. So that sounds like a very great trade-off. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good deal. You gotta take it. You hear the triplets playing in the back.
This is a very interesting ambiance for a tavern, by the way. I'm not against it.
I love dogs.
Are you saying this aloud, or
Yes.
or is this directed toward Mulligan?
I'm directed towards Mulligan, but I am saying it like out loud. Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, you like this place? It's a good place. Yeah. You get yourself for some grog, eh?
Yeah.
What's your job?
Mulligan?
Hey, wait, huh? Hey, freaking lizard!
You are not Mulligan.
I didn't. I didn't know who that was. You're a little quiet there for me, Gray, so I didn't hear.
I said, Mulligan.
Yeah.
Could we get 4 rooms if you have them available?
All right. Let me see. 4 rooms. All right. That's All right. It's usually 3 silver, but He's teaching me a recipe. 1 gold for all 4 rooms.
Okay. I hand him a gold.
Me too.
Thanks. Thank you.
Wait, what? Why are you handing him a gold?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait,
2.
wait,
Oh, thank you.
wait.
I
Did you
appreciate
say
that.
1 gold per?
No, he said 1
For all
gold, gold
4.
for all.
Ah.
I was gonna pay it.
I eat
Oh.
the gold.
Oh,
Why?
Hey. That's not cheddar.
Donlee
Why are you
does
eating
the
a
thing where there's
I just
there's
pull
a,
out a piece of Gouda. Done. No, this is cheese.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, and I just hand him a piece of the cheese wheel.
Me,
Alright.
man, I'm ruining my pearly
Oh, I just realized
whites.
that cheese wheel is probably kind of foul
We
right
have
now.
It's brining like fire.
There's no teeth in here.
The
Yeah,
brine, the cheese
Got a little more
brine.
salt in it.
no.
Yeah,
Actually, might make it taste a bit better. Actually.
grew me a
Yeah.
cheese.
Well, come on here, young one. Come back to my kitchen.
Hmm. Wait, what? Young me? Wait,
He's
I'm,
pretty small.
I'm
I
not.
don't discriminate age.
I'm not a child.
Well, I ain't certainly sassafras myself, so
I'm 17.
get your ass back here.
Okay. I follow him to the kitchen.
Damn, prissy pop.
Xara, you said you had a spell scroll you wish to have identified.
Yeah, we have 3 of them here.
Oh yeah, I could look into those.
Okay.
And I'm be like, I am very tired. I am going to look into some of these items, and I am going to sleep.
All right, dude, you get good nappers.
Yes.
Cowabunga.
Is there upstairs? I assume.
Let me look at the map. Yes, there is.
Yeah, I'll head upstairs to
There's
my room.
about. It seems to be about 8 rooms up top, so you guys
And,
can position
I'll
yourselves
just
accordingly.
I'll just mention, Don, you are sharing a room with me.
Yeah.
And I'll
Oh.
just go to my
Me.
room.
Yiguin and Ryo just kind of like walk ahead and
Oh
to
right,
the
and
side
I
and
distribute the keys.
Yiguin takes the key from you and they take the room across from you guys.
Okay.
Where the heck are you, Engage?
Oh no, bro.
Needed gauge. Godspeed.
Anyway. Alright, so well, here's the kettle. There's a saute pan. Skillet. Spatchy. He hands you a spatchy.
Okay. Well, no, I already have my own tools for. In this case, I just mainly needed a pot and a fire.
What kind of pot you have?
I pull out my cooking kit. I have a wok.
Ah, that's no good. No. Take this cast iron.
Oh,
Come
goodness.
on. Throws it down.
Actually, that's exactly what I needed.
This has got 120 years of spices, savors, and flavors.
That does sound pleasant. All right. So
What yours got? Your family heirloom? Mine's been in the family for about 5 generations.
It's a me heirloom. Cooking and the arts wasn't in my family. I kind of developed it myself for the past 20 years.
All right, well, you seem seasoned enough. No pun intended.
Haha.
All right, well, I'll show you what I got for my medal, and I'll show you one of my recipes, and you show me one of yours. He starts to, he pulls out a a rock lobster, and it's already been salted,
Okay.
and gets out his hammer, breaks the claws off, and throws it in the pot. I'm just going to do a boil, so not doing the whole thing.
You salted the lobster, but you salted the lobster shell.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
This is freshwater,
Hmm.
so doesn't have much of a sediment that it naturally gets if you get them from the Thringlaus.
Okay.
That's the name of it. Oh, actually, would you know that? Roll me a history check.
Okay. A history check.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 16, and then history would be 18.
The Thringlaus is the ocean that lies on pretty much every portion of land on this side of Hunkar.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Thin glass. Okay, a freshwater prawn or lobster in this case. I'm completely absorbing all of this.
Anyway,
completely
so here's
sat
some of
up
my
listening.
spices. Right.
All right.
Gonna do dry rub and all that. God, gonna have to do this on the fly. Fuck you. Anyway, I've never actually cooked a lobster, so
His boil's gonna be platinum.
all right. I won't kill it.
Okay.
So, got the initial rub.
Okay.
Oh,
Dry
here.
rub lobster. Interesting.
Give me those taters
All right. I toss him some potatoes.
and those crabs. All right. He takes out his knife,
Okay.
and well, he does a. Okay. Oh, I actually deleted some notes, but I did Control Z.
Yeah. That's always, yeah, that sucks. I hate
Okay.
when that happens.
Well, like all things. Yeah. With he does a nice little flourish in the air, catches the blade, and then 8 spuds get split down the center, and takes the skins and puts them to the side, and he starts to grate the skin. Alright. And then he for the potatoes he starts to mash them
Okay.
with a tenderizer.
Hmm.
And he scrounges for a small tub. He sticks his hand. Oh, that's cool. Oh. And pulls out some lard or butter. You're not too keen. And he starts to put it in a pot and puts a little heat on it from the heat. And he adds in the mashed taters.
Okay.
And he starts to try to emulsify them together.
All right.
And he adds some garnish and some other spices.
Okay.
And they kind of a twinge of spice to them. Yeah. Gives you chest hairs.
Aromatic potato mash. Interesting.
And aside, he started where he had chopped and kind of grated the potato skins. They're in a separate skillet. And he's trying to juggle all. And then he's just monitoring. He flips the the rock lobster over so it starts to sear on the other side on the grill. And he takes out 2 skewers. Kind of very tenderly kind of compresses it back into itself. And he kind of skewers the shells where kind of like the halves become whole. And he takes the claws that he had in the other pot, since they've been kind of basting in butter and get a different color. He cracks them open with his own hands, and he starts to do plating. Takes the potatoes that he mashed and puts on the plate first, and afterwards he quarters the crab claw meat or the lobster claw meat and puts that in kind of like a striated fashion. And then he takes out the halves of the crab. It's not a crab. It's lobster. And puts it on a primary plate. And then he kind of like sprinkles the kind of like cooked garnishing of the potato skin chips onto the claw meat.
Potato
Voila.
chips as garnish. Interesting. This feels quite homely.
We're not doing this again. It took too much time. Go ahead though.
Good luck with not doing this again, Takkul.
Fuck.
Okay. I'll take
this.
what's it called?
We're doing this again.
Yep. I mean,
Continue.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, wait. Am I to taste this, by the way? Actually, in character. Are you wanting me to taste this, or just?
That's for you.
Oh. Well, thank you. I'll take a bite out of it.
Alright.
Lobster, the garnish, the potato. Sure.
Actually, I got to see how well he cooked
Mhm.
since he's done this.
All right.
Also advantage. Oh, 17 plus.
Mm.
It's a 23 out of 10.
That is...
It's very salty, savory, and it has a bit of. You get the crunch from the little potato skin bits, and you get the soft creaminess from the butter and mashed potatoes. And I need something sweet to help wash it down. He hands over. This is Dulcian. I don't know if they got that down there in the Underdark, but it's a sweet wine. So
Dulcian. Don't think I've heard of it before. Let me try.
Well, he pours a cup for you.
Okay, I'll take a small sip of it.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
For a sip? Okay, sure.
Oh yeah, it's alcohol.
All right.
Think I'm gonna go easy on you? Yeah. There's no real like heavy aftertaste. It does have like a tardiness. It's very, very subtle on the sweetness, but it does mellow out the saltiness from both the lobster and potatoes.
It balances out the richness quite well. A good choice. Oh.
Kind of does a little half curtsy. Well, you know, you taught well by folks and all that. And he gets a little bashful.
Oh. Good work. This is honestly an incredible dish. I'll add this to my repertoire. Thank you.
What you got?
All right. I'm going to cook something a little bit homely. A comfort dish from the Underdark.
Sure.
I'm going to start. Do you have any eggs I could borrow? I'd pay for them.
Grabs a chicken by the neck.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Does a little half squeeze around the neck.
Dog.
Out comes an egg.
Oh. Good.
Freshly squeezed.
Oh wow.
Egg.
That looks.
Egg.
Wow. This is unethically sourced.
Egg.
The suffering adds to the flavor, I imagine. I'm going to.
Guess what? You're gonna suffer in bliss.
Could I have a little under? Could I have a dozen? I'd pay for them again. I want to make sure you know that.
Goes to the
Bro,
back.
this poor chicken.
Oh, goodness me! It's like a
There has
birthing
to be a
symphony.
better way to get eggs than that.
Oh, wait, are you guys all in here, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking that to myself.
You hear a distinct gobble for the last one.
A gobble. Oh no.
I'm upstairs, so I'm pretty sure I can hear chickens screaming from upstairs.
So he brings you 3 large. Excuse me. He brings you 10 more large eggs and 1 extra large egg of different coloration and ovalness.
That is that one looks quite good. All right. So first off,
It's a rooster egg.
Okay. So
That was a joke.
This is going to take about 2 pots in order to cook. So the first pot, I take the first one and I begin boiling eggs. We want to boil these eggs to soft. And I just leave that. On the next pot, normally this is cooked with pork, but I have a beef cut from the city, and I think I can work with that. So I'm going to take the beef cut that the teenage part-time worker gave me. And I look to him. What's his name again?
Mulligan.
Mulligan, thank you. I look to Mulligan. In order to start the stock, I'm going to use this mushroom. It's meaty and savory, from what I imagine, or from what I know.
That's from the forest.
Yeah.
Forge.
I forged it myself.
Did you take the spore sacks out?
Yes, I took the cap off.
Alright, good. You're good.
All right.
They're poisonous.
Yes, I know. So I dice and I essentially grind up the mushroom stem to fine paste, and I put it in a separate, slightly larger pot. All right.
Puree. All right.
I'm going to add beef stock to the pot. Goodness, how many animals do you have in here? Don't answer that.
Oh, that was my cousin. He's in
Oh.
he's in the front.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now we want to take this relatively fatty cut of meat. I'm going to cube it and remove any residual silver skin. Okay. All right. And then I'll put that in the pot and mix it in with the rest of the stock, the soup. All right. So what I'm making is something from the Underdark. It is a meat and egg stew eaten with rice traditionally. The stew itself is more like a sauce. You don't drink it. It's a little too rich and fatty. Mm-hmm.
I'm watching.
Okay. I'm going to add more dashes of other smaller seasonings and liquids that I can find that are similar enough. I'm going to look for a little bit of oil, some neutral oil essentially, something equivalent to soy sauce. I guess.
The what?
Do you have Worcestershire sauce?
It's the worst sauce. I got some for you.
That should be a good replacement. I'm going to put a dabble of it in and taste it. Okay, that is pretty close. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, quite a bit of pepper. The eggs, when they finish cooking, I'll take them out, I'll crack them open, and I'll put the boiled eggs into the stew as well so that they can brown in the broth. And then in the pot that the eggs came out of, I'll begin cooking down some rice. All right. And with that, we'll let that cook for yay long. And the stew with rice should be done.
Did you get the water from the water cow?
The what?
That was a joke.
Oh, I see. That's quite funny because
You got the manatees.
yeah. Oh, yes. I imagine a
know
manatee
what a
lactating
manatee is.
water.
What's a lac? It's a.
I said that out of character.
Oh, you're talking about the others. Okay,
Oh my
all
God.
right.
Okay. And so I sit on the counter and play my tambourine until the broth, or rather the stew, is finished.
Takes a leaf.
Hmm?
And he starts blowing into it.
Okay. Nice. Alright.
I don't have my. Oh no! Wait, I do have my harmonica. It's near the room. Closest thing to a leaf whistle, so.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. It's been a while since I heard that one.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, he starts blowing into his leaf whistle.
Charming.
She starts. He does play loud enough for other people to hear.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, yep. Yeah, fair enough.
But he did like the meal. Not enough. Yeah, the leaf goes kind of like gets stuck on his nose.
He just swallows it by accident.
It just kind of part of it goes up his nose. And
Oh goodness, that didn't turn out well.
Well, at least the food should.
Oh yes, hopefully so.
Smells like it.
Should I roll, by the way, for this?
Yeah, you smell. Yes.
Okay. Oh dear. My pride is on the line. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Would you look at the time? It's time. Maybe I should go kill myself.
We'll say this. You had fresh ingredients. Rolled advantage.
Oh, dear.
That mushroom saved you.
Oh,
I
dear.
hope.
Oh god. Confound.
So what's
This is
it
gonna
called?
be-
Before I bite in.
I opened the pot and it just kind of doesn't smell right. Well, from undercommon, it should translate to stewed beef.
Spoiled kimchi.
Yes. Well. That is a shame.
I think you had a little too much heat on it, and not enough water when you're doing the.
No, I know the
rice.
issue. This is normally cooked with a pork or a pork equivalent. I cook this with beef. There's not enough fat to render into a stew, so it's just kind of hard and rocky.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, Sonny. It's okay. We've all been there.
I can't.
It's okay.
I can't feed this to my party. But I promised them I'd cook
I'll
them.
eat it,
But what?
and you can give him the crab. I mean the lobster. I don't know why I keep saying that. I think I want a crab tomorrow. Do you think they have some seafood dealers out there? Have you been out there? They got any?
Gabth is just completely dejected. He is destroyed by this. He is absolutely gutted.
Hey. Kind of like does a little knuckle on the chin very like gingerly. Hey. It'll be alright. There's plenty of other times to cook and all that. I appreciate you taking your time to show me and all that.
Mimo.
And you're also... you're looking a little ragged. Maybe you shouldn't have been cooking when you're under due stress of, well, you look super tired, so try again in the morning. How about that?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll benefit you.
Okay. I'll cook them a good breakfast in the morning. I'm going to go sleep now.
See, it's all right. So, who wants some lobster? Rock lobster.
I'm going to pass by my party and just saunter into my room, just like slumped over.
Man.
All that cooking was going on. Could I have been ritually casting Identify?
Yeah, on the two items, or
on well, one is going to be
the orb,
the potions I got.
Okay.
The Identify potions, and then one of the scrolls I was given by Xara.
Okay, I'll roll a d4 first off, because it's... well, technically it's a d3, so...
Rock lobster.
I'll just roll a d6. Okay, so that would be... yeah, rock lobster.
Rock lobster?
Yeah, rock lobster.
It was a rock lobster.
If you guys keep doing stuff if you want in the meantime, while I get my item list out.
I get some rock lobster, and then after I eat some rock lobster, I go to the room Skizard and prepare the sleeping position.
Okay, Gray, you, for Skizard, you find a scroll of catapult.
Ooh.
Ew.
And for the others were the potions, correct?
Yes, I have 4 unidentified potions.
All right. So ritual casting, you... let's see.
You're gonna play that game? Okay, I got you.
Why did you... bro, why would you disappear? I need you. My time in need. Where did you go? I typed in list.
Disappeared.
Yeah. Not Listeria. Stop. Why did... Is Gabth gonna be okay, Neutral?
For the night, no. No, he's not.
He's never gonna financially recover from this.
Okay. For you find out of what you were able to haul, a potion of greater healing.
Oh,
2 potions of healing.
Ooh.
And a potion of administered poison. It has the much darker gray-red color. Anything else you wanted to identify?
Nope, that's about it.
Okay. Alright.
You said 2 regular potions of healing?
2 regular potions of healing, a potion of greater healing, and a poison potion. Which
potion.
Can be ingested or it can be administered to a weapon.
Is it just potion of poison, or is it just like a custom item?
It was just a cool writing something down.
Okay.
It's an oil from Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are we settled in for the evening? Are we doing anything else?
I'm sleeping.
All right.
I'm on my stomach in my shell,
Who's
sleeping.
All right.
Gabth normally sleeps, but he's so upset tonight that he's actually meditating normally like a drow. He's just staring into the middle of the ceiling.
Fun things are happening to you guys. Strange happenings. All right. Okay. Nothing else?
from
Oh,
you.
wait.
Really?
If it's long range, can I
Perhaps
do
that.
my other?
Hey, guess what? You also have something else that I'm sending to you right now.
Ooh.
Who else has what now?
Arthur picked up a unfinished formula during
Oh, that's right.
yes, and I sent that to you now.
Oh wait, there was one other thing I want to identify. Forgot. The shining orb I have.
I knew it. Okay. I will. There's enough time for me to count that. I'm sorry. I'm going fast to move. Don't worry. Okay. Well, you get that, Max?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you found a big whammer. Okay. Skizard, you identify this gem. Its lustrousness starts to become more apparent. It is a gem of brightness.
Oh God.
And
Our problems are solved.
I'll send the details of what it is.
I think it's an actual item I can probably just add.
It is.
Yeah. Gem of brightness. Dude.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
It
it.
uses a command word, of all things. And it has a second command. Yes, and a third command.
Gosh.
And has a weight of 1 pound.
50 charges.
I do believe it can regain them. I'm not.
Out of character, did the glasses have anything?
Did you hand them over to,
Because at the time you said they were just normal glasses.
you had no means to figure out if they were normal or not.
Mm.
No, so the gem does not get charges back.
Okay.
But
Well.
using the first effect does not require charges.
Yeah, so. I guess we'll have to find out later. Now, won't we, Xara?
Mm.
Open this shit immediately.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
Solve
Anyone?
my dark vision issue.
Would you like to attempt one of those tests, Arthur? You will be pushing your body to the limit, though.
Push it to the limit.
Maybe not right now, but can I wait? Am I able to do my second Rifaser infusion?
Yes, I will allow that instead.
Then I'll do the alchemy jug.
Cool. Alright, that will certainly help with some things, but not all. Oh, you're going down a very exciting and mysterious path, my friend. Anyway, anything else, everybody, before we go to a new day, potentially, if y'all survive?
Why to say potentially? I just want to sleep, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys do. Alright,
L4
in 3,
I barricade my room.
2,
with my
One.
buddy.
time travel check.
We go back in time. Ah!
A new day.
Just me and Don back in the swamp. No. I could
For
take
any
the
of you
long
who
rest.
had any particular, like, debuffs or defects from your travels, even the aches and pains of the day before, they're starting to subside and starting to see some of the blemishes and things start to go away, dissipate. And those of you can look at your own complexions and notice that, yep, I survived another day. Here we are.
My pearly whites. Yee.
Time to party. Maybe.
Bunga, dude.
It's
Cowabunga,
definitely, the sun
dude.
is way up ahead of all of you.
Oh.
Well, unless you were those of you who had good enough sleep and just watched the sun rise. Looks at Xara. Anyway. What do you all do?
Well, since it's a full day out, I'm going to apply some skin balm.
And you do see from the window, it is, it's no overcast. It is definitely what the overworld is known for. Sunshiny rays.
Okay. All right.
Sambalenya.
I'll apply some skin
It's
repellent.
time to get more cheese.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up, just essentially puff smoke out of my nose and say, "I'm going to cook breakfast for my party." And
So-
go downstairs.
Hey,
Since
that was
Hey,
we're
it's time. We're going to go get cheese. Bye.
So-
Peace, bye.
just to make it fair for all of you
Mhm.
and those who are not here, I technically have at least another hour to 30 minutes of content.
Okay.
So we can pick up another time and go through that with hopefully a full party who is actually here and not the DM doing two characters who I want to be here.
Yeah, I would vote
Fair
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
think it'd be fair for everybody with the role playing scene.
Mhm.
Because I'll just be real. There was no planned combat unless you guys put yourself in it.
Mhm.
I see.
So, no, it would be just simply you guys role playing and having fun. So
Neat. All right.
the DM owes you that much at least. So
Mhm.
anyway, what do we vote? Play a little
We can-
longer or
I'm
pick
fine
up
with
in
cutting it
pick
end
up in
here.
February?
Yeah,
I'm
you
fine
can
with
cut
that.
it to next time. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's fine.
Let's go. with
Okay.
me.
How about you? Desi, you go with that?
No.
I thought so.
Sacrifice is not unanimous. He
Well,
wants to
I need you
continue.
to roll. I need you to go to Gap's room and give me a sleight of hand check, and then just do an attack roll to make sure you can slit his
Steal
throat
the
before he
No,
wakes up.
Not my Quaaludes. No, you're gonna steal my Quaaludes, aren't you?
Just steals his cap and
Light
slits his
of
throat.
hand.
Donlee whispers to Xara, "Slit his balls."
I'm gonna break in even though I
Take
have
his
the key.
glasses.
So, Max, before we end, you did have enough time to kind of look over the basic formulas, and you started to see some particular ingredients or components, and you've kind of identified what you'll need at least for the other half of the process. For the sake of just making it easier for you, so I don't have to do this next time. I'm going to give you a components or shopping list.
Okay.
Donlee gives you guidance, Xara.
Just phases through the floorboards. I got you, dude.
Do that.
Hey, if you can just suddenly appear in their room, I can just appear through the floorboards, dude.
There you go, bud.
In Bubba's?
Yes, in Bubbles.
Bubbles.
In Bubbles.
Yeah.
Anything
I like
can happen
Bubba's
in
bed.
Bobos, dude.
I suspect
Anyway.
that Gabth might have some lumps on his ball.
Just to have a little bit of intrigue, I'm just gonna have. I want everybody to just roll
Yeah.
just a d20.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, y'all. Oh my
Hey
god.
yo.
All right, let me see what you guys got.
Pretty high numbers.
Let's see. Where's my handy dandy?
Hey,
Right.
Gabs, have you found any
Ooh.
notes while finding those cats?
19, a 17, an 18. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, nice spread.
Oh, I gotta roll for the other two. 1, 2.
Dang.
Damn.
2 6s.
Jesus. All right. For those of you who rolled above 10, you noticed that room servers came and have prepped some very intricate meals for the morning, due to just having, you don't know, but there is freshly prepared freshwater sautéed crab.
Gabth gets so upset that he almost bursts a nerve in his forehead.
But the
Well, it
smell
looks
is
riveting.
entrancing.
They're
For the rest of you, you get steamed trout with lemon zest garnish and other things, and you'll have a very hearty meal. So those of you who had the crab, add a +2 to your temporary HP. And those who had the trout, add a +1 to your temporary HP.
Oh, neat.
What?
With a Zell.
Hey, engage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Welcome.
And he's
Hey,
muted.
how's it going?
My bad. Had some stuff come up in the house, so I had to go deal with it.
Sorry,
Okay.
man. That sucks. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we were. Damn it! This is
Wrapping it
messed
up.
up. This is a really bad situation.
Ow.
How do I break this to him?
I mean, just say.
Just say it.
All right.
Sorry,
So
bud,
just
you missed the
we didn't
session.
we didn't know what was going on. So just so people didn't miss too much content, since we were down basically 2 at this point, we were just gonna pick up next time in a different session.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what's the last thing you remembered?
I'll be honest, I got sidetracked with what I was doing over here with a dog outside that
Okay.
isn't supposed to be here, so I'm kind of distracted.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Trying to remember the.
You remember being inside of a geode geyser?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
So basically, we survived. Your character's still good, still got his
Okay.
head on, and the group has made their way back to St. Ferrisburg. We're able to exchange information and part the investigation and working with James and Jezebel,
Get a reward.
and got 200 gold and an additional 30.
34 and 6 silver.
34 gold and 6 silver from just
Okay.
loot.
Okay.
And the group is waking up from an end, and everyone's getting breakfast. And
Bubbles.
we'll pick up for the day next
Bubbles.
session.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
No, you're good. No, y'all are perfectly fine. I just fucking don't want none of my cats to get attacked or anything.
I got you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No, you're good. Shit happens.
Don't worry.
Anyway. All right, well, gentlemen, we will pick back up in less than 4 weeks.
All right.
Sure.
So I
Bubbles.
hope to see you all then, and hopefully we're in better health and, well, less
Hope
life
less
getting in the way of
freezing cold, so I'm not in
intrigue.
pain every day.
That too. Anyway, thank you for playing. You guys survived.
Bubbles.
You almost died again.
Boys.
Damn it.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Haha.
I love our DM trying to kill us.
I love spiting our DM for surviving another day.
I love that we
you
had
get
a
to
cooking
spite me
tutorial
with
today.
with long descriptions of cooking. That's okay.
I love.
I think it all works out.
dreams.
Hey guys, it's Gap Foods.
Cat food.
Anyway, well,
Alright.
Neutral and to viewers like you, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being my players. Hope you had fun. I know it was shorter than usual and had some hiccups, but we get through hiccups.
Yeah.
Until next time.
So 10, 9. Last words. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bubbles.
It ain't no party like a D&D party. It's always scuffed like a D&D party.
2,
Bubbles.
1.
Bubbles.
Hey.